Boom. Let me turn off my air. Turn it off, please.
Please?
Okay. We are live. Hello and welcome to Breaking Complaints, I guess. I don't know. We should have just done 440, but whatever. Anthony was busy tonight at the Buffalo Wild Wings. The B-Dubs. He went to Buffalo with Kyle.
Wow.
Well, I want to eat while the buffaloes sleep. Okay. Frank, you gotta move your camera a little bit.
Which way? This way?
No, the other way.
Oh. Like that?
Yeah.
More?
A little bit more.
How about like that?
Alright, you're good.
Better? Okay.
Alright, so what the hell is going on, man? Starfield got we just talked about this last night. We didn't say Starfield was going to get delayed, but we said Microsoft keeps delaying their games, they got to stop. Then we said, so what do you guys think about Starfield? Now it's like, we'll talk about that in June. This morning I wake up, and Frank posted, it's been delayed a year. Alchemist is in the live chat room. How you doing, Alchemist?
Yo.
This is unacceptable. Let me tell you something, brother. I've had Xbox forever. I've had PlayStation forever. I have the Switch forever. We're going to talk about the Switch, too. A little Switch U action.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. This is bullshit. We bought these consoles to play some newer games. And so far, with Microsoft, it's wait. I've been waiting since the Xbox One S.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
Oh yeah, wait for Fable in 2045. I'll be fucking dead in 2045. His daughter will be fucking married and out of college by the time 2045 hits.
Don't get to play it.
This guy Eli is gonna have 16 fucking kids and be fucking an old man by the time this shit comes out. Microsoft, how fucking long do you have to wait to play a fucking game? Do you want complainers? Well, we're complaining tonight. We're going all in. When am I going to play a game? I bought the console now. Oh yeah, but delayed a year. What if I drop dead tomorrow? Well, then I can't fucking play Starfield.
So, it's delayed till...
Redfall? You know, I think about Redfall. Fuck Redfall, alright? That game sucks. Arcane Studios make some shitty games.
Redfall, that fucking show about the...
Redfall? Cancel that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, so it could come out in, spring. That's how late...
No, Frank. It was delayed till the first half of next year, which is next June. We're not even in fucking June of this year. And then, next June, they might say, hey, everybody, we need more fucking time. We need another fucking 6 months. And then December comes around. Ooh, you know what, guys? We need another 3 more months. It's like, enough. I fucking had it. Enough.
It could happen.
Yo, grow some balls over there at Microsoft. Get some fucking managers over there and make them make games. I've had enough of this shit. Oh, yeah, you gotta wait for Fable. I've been waiting for Fable since the Xbox One X came out in 2017.
Yeah, we knew about it.
We were waiting before that because they had Fable Legends, which was fun to play, and then they canceled that shit.
And it was done, by the way.
Yeah.
It was finished, and they just canceled. Why not just... They plopped out Crackdown 3, that was a turd.
That was another one. I mean, we need more time for Crackdown 3. Hey, you got more time. You got 4 extra years for that, and the game sucked.
They have infinite money. That's what I don't get. Just put thousands of people on. Do whatever you gotta do. Just make it happen. You have, so much money. Indie studios are putting out games with, 5 people.
You realize... Let me tell you something, brother, okay? The Embracer Group deal ain't even done yet. I guarantee you half their fucking games come out before these 2 games come out.
Absolutely. Because they want to make money. They need the money. They're like, yeah, we got to get content.
And then Halo's out. Halo was good. I love Halo, but the progression system is ass. Okay? So the progression system made people not want to play anymore. That's why I stopped. They added 6-7 months later, season 2 map. Okay. There's 2 maps. What happened?
It doesn't make sense.
The maps aren't even that good. I played it the other day.
It just doesn't make any sense. They could put tons of people on it. They have the resources. They just don't do it. I don't understand why.
But don't worry, Frank. We're going to get fucking Forza, and that's going to be great. That's going to be a done game.
Oh, of course. That always
because everybody plays Forza. Everyone loves Forza. Yes, Forza is a good game. However, I didn't buy the fucking Xbox to play card games all fucking every year. Once a year, every year. It's like Madden. Why did I buy a machine to play Madden every year? No.
Nope. We want to play different games.
EA might as well release their own console if that's the case. Here's the Madden box. You can only play Madden every year. Yeah, I'm gonna go get it right now.
It's still $300.
But you know what, Frank? EA's gonna give you Madden every year. EA's not gonna turn around and be like, "Oh, we need a couple of more months to polish it up. Half a year." This is bullshit. I'm starting to get pissed off at Microsoft about this stuff. I've been with these guys forever. And since Xbox One, delay. Alright, fine. And I said last night that I accept COVID as an excuse. The picnic. And now, today, it's a little different. It's like, you know what? They've been doing this shit before the pandemic.
Since
you know what I mean?
Since like 20...
It's got to stop.
When did the 1S come out? That's when they started delaying everything, canceling everything.
2016, because 2017 was the X.
Yeah. They canceled that Dragon game, they canceled Fable, and then there was like nothing.
Well, Crackdown. Scalebound, that was canceled for a completely different reason. They were getting robbed. Yo, I'm Rick James. I told you, said Jamie on The Alchemist. Somebody had a weapon wheel. Somebody had a weapon wheel and said it's the best way for Microsoft is to throw money on it and hope it works. I blame Todd Howard. I thought you said Todd Gordon from ECW.
Todd Gordon.
He's the devil. First, I have a Halo's baked. No excuse.
They really don't have an excuse. They're not struggling. They have people. Like,
dude, they have an event in 1 month where this game was going to be the main event, the focus. And now we're a month out from that event. Literally, tomorrow would be a month from the event. Or no, today.
Today.
June 12th.
Yeah.
Literally, 1 month from that event. Now what? Your event's got to be reshuffled.
They got to have GoldenEye, like, out the door that
GoldenEye, I think, is going to be announced because Switch for May was just announced as Kirby Crystal Shards.
Yep.
I think you're getting GoldenEye in June. Microsoft's going to announce it. It's going to be on Switch June release date or whatever the hell, and that's cool. At least we'll have something to play there, if that even is the case. We don't even know. But I mean, come on, man! Like, this is ridiculous. Look, I wasn't going to play Starfield like crazy. I was going to check it out. And if I enjoyed it, I'd be playing online with you guys. I don't know how it would. If that game would even be as good as for me, personally. But it seemed from the screenshots, I was like, alright, I'm pretty interested in seeing what's going on. And maybe it was a game that I would have enjoyed. Redfall, fuck Redfall. I don't even care about it. Arcane sucks. Deathloop is a piece of shit. No, it's such a great game. Yeah, the game sucked. It sucked. It's going to be on Game Pass in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Chat room, when that game's on Game Pass, check it out and you let me know. The only guy in the chat that liked it was Abo. And I respect Abo, so I'm not going to shit on him for that, but I played it on stream. Everyone was friggin' bored. Why is it every time you guys podcast, something big drops? You guys are cursed. Well, that's why we came back tonight.
We couldn't ignore this one. This was too much.
We couldn't ignore it.
Nope. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe they have something that we don't even know about that's like going to be ready.
Yeah, you know what they
fall.
got? They got a bunch of empty promises in their back fucking pocket. That's what they got.
It looks like
freaking medieval style.
And they couldn't even make a video. They put a little statement up like, "We're sorry. Please don't yell at us." It's like a scroll. Like somebody found a bottle washed up on shore with this information. It's like, my guy, you couldn't even make a video just saying, like, yo, it's getting delayed. Here's why, whatever. They just threw it out there.
I can't wait until Phil Spencer writes a book one day and he's like, I was furious.
3 abos in the chat. 343 has 450 employees and they struggle with Halo Infinite. Something's going on with management at Microsoft. I agree.
Yeah, because they have so much money too and resources. They could literally do whatever they want.
Let me tell you something, brother.
They're not doing it.
Vince McMahon has all those guys managing all the talent. This guy's paying them like no money. I guarantee you 343 is taking care of their employees. Microsoft's taking care of 343. They can't get a manager there. Enough with this shit like Google. Like I mentioned it last night, Google has nap time. They got roller coasters. They got fucking play time. You could fucking play silly putty. You could fucking paint. I'm not even joking. This is real shit in Google. Look up the Google documentary.
I know.
As long as you get the work done, you could do anything you want. It's like a fucking playground for adults. That shit needs to stop. Oh, we don't want crunch. Then don't have crunch.
How can
and to be honest with you, my man, to be honest with you, what do I care? I don't care if people work a few extra hours. Hey, my parents busted their ass by working overtime. Okay? My parents crunched their asses off, and they never bitched about it on the internet, and nobody ever fucking felt bad for them. Nobody went into their fucking jobs and you really shouldn't crunch because you have families and shit like that. My parents crunched and they had no benefits, none of that shit. All these guys have everything going for them over there. They'll be okay if they work a few extra hours. Is it a pain in the ass? Sure it is, but you know what? Everyone's got to do it at some point.
But they could even hire people just to work overnight, like contract more people just to finish it overnight. Like you have the money. There's people that will do it. Like, I don't understand. It makes no sense. It's like they have...
And the Perfect Dark thing, what was that, a couple of weeks ago, about Perfect Dark? 2 weeks ago? Last week? It's like, dude, they're never going to make fucking games. Like, it's just not going to happen. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't seem like it. What have they made... What's come out besides Halo since 2017? Crackdown? Like, there's nothing. It's good they're buying studios because at least we know Call of Duty will come out. Like
will Call of Duty come out, or will they say, you know what, Call of Duty's coming out November 2024, and then we need another 6 months to polish the game. Enough of this shit, okay? Hire somebody who is a fucking hard ass that's gonna get the job done.
They could do it.
Get one of those guys at each of the studios and be like, what are you working on today? Well, I'm doing this, and that. Perfect. Go do your job. I don't know how they run, but, I mean, this is a little bit ridiculous. And they're like, well, we don't want a cyberpunk situation. Is that your excuse? Is that really? Is that the excuse you're going to start using that? Now you got the picnic thing, and now you got cyberpunk. Yo, if you think you have a cyberpunk problem, shut the fucking project down and fire everybody. Start over again.
Yeah.
Alright? Because cyberpunk, even though they fixed it after a year, it still ain't fixed properly. I don't know. I don't know. But, look, we're complaining. I mean, we're keeping it real here.
I think CD Projekt Red has a lot less employees. I'm trying to look it up. Because, like, there's no reason they can't... There's people that are just contractors.
Microsoft, they could grab anybody. They grabbed the guy from Halo, remember?
Yeah.
Jason Statham, whatever the...
Jason Statham.
So for
what was the guy's name?
Oh, I remember that guy.
That guy, he's still there. And he's actually coming out and saying that Halo is not where he wants it to be at right now. But they had to go get that guy to come back to 343.
Yeah.
And finish that project out. I don't know. They got a lot of things going on, man. This is not looking good for them.
I mean, is it a thing where these studios are pushing the envelope a little maybe too much? Like, have they tried... Like, are they advancing gaming faster than what developers and other people can keep up with, or are these people just not like doing the work? You know, like what's going on?
I think they're doing the work. They're just not being managed properly.
PS3, PS2, PS1 era. Every time they announced a game,
it came out
already almost done. Like you had the demo already to play it. Like they showed it. They had full gameplay and everything. Like you knew it was coming out.
He changed his photo, RWK88. He changed his name back too.
Yeah.
Xbox is teaching me patience. LOL. My mama would be proud. You know what, man? My patience is running out. Because I've been hearing this shit since before 2017. And I get they had a lot of problems. They had to fire that Terry Myerson guy who was cutting all the fucking budgets. I get that. But there's only so much now that you can take. This is what we talked about last night. Stop giving me release dates. Stop showing me shit if it ain't ready.
Yeah.
They just showed Starfield audio log. They had Starfield audio logs like a couple days ago. I think on Monday or Tuesday they posted on Twitter.
There's a big disconnect there. You could see it. Like there's something going on with the management and stuff, because how would you don't tell your social media guy, hey, we might have to delay this. Like they're just doing.
And you know what's fucked up, dude? They all had dinner. The Xbox guys and the Bethesda guys had dinner over the weekend. And they took all these photos and everything. Yeah, you're telling me they didn't know at that dinner that they were going to fucking delay this game?
That's what I mean. It's like there's such.
But they were posting the fucking photos to make everybody, yeah, great. I 100% agree with you. Not enough consoles plugged in the wall, though. I don't care. Let me tell you something, brother. You can find the Series X anywhere you go over here. You can find the Series S anywhere you go. They've been selling out like crazy. We sold a lot of Xbox Ones when the picnic started because everyone just they were stuck in a house and wanted to play anything. They didn't care. There's plenty of consoles out there. And all this shit is an excuse. Because you go back to Crackdown 3. That game needs more time. It needs more time. Oh, it needs more time. It needs more time. It came out, it was a piece of shit. And they fucking swept that under the rug. They're like, oh yeah, it's out. But it's not doing good. Nah, it's alright. It's out. You got what you wanted. Never X enhanced it. Never went back to try to fix it. Nothing. They just gave up on it. They essentially robbed your money for that one. If you didn't have Game Pass and you just went out and bought it. I'm really sick of waiting the end of the generation to get the best looking games. I want them now. I 100% hear you. Halo needed those 3 years.
How did Elden Ring come out? Like it came out.
Let me tell you something, brother. I'm gonna keep saying that all night, brother. Elden Ring doesn't even fucking run good on these new consoles.
No.
But it's the fucking best selling game, and like you said, that game was delayed by what, a month?
Yeah, it was very small. I think it was pretty much almost on time.
It was delayed by a month. That was it. It was ready. Yeah, they need to improve it, but the game is finished. They need to improve the graphics and stuff like that. The frame rate, they got to get that down. Once they get that down, it's a good game. I mean, regardless, people are beating it like crazy.
And it's a big game.
Because FromSoft knows how to make games, says Alchemist.
What? I guess, yeah.
How the fuck does Xbox think this is good? I don't know.
That's why I'd love to see the internal, later on, when Phil writes a book, what was he thinking at this moment?
You think this guy's going to tell the truth in the book?
I don't know, but he might.
I don't know.
He's definitely not.
He's already lying, everybody.
He's probably pissed about this, right?
Yeah, it's coming out this year. He's got his fingers crossed. It's coming out this year, everybody. Backwards compatibility. We want to make all the games backwards compatible. Closes the program.
That's the thing too. That can't stay closed if they're gonna have Activision and they have nothing else.
These studios, freaking huge ass libraries.
Let me tell you something. They have you got Blinks 2, which is not backwards compatible. They own it.
Yep.
Brute Force. They own it. It doesn't matter if these games are bad. You got to put them in your library. Crackdown 3 is worse than those two games, and you have that in your library, no problem.
Right.
And I say the same to Sony. Put all your games in the library. I have PlayStation Now. You have Uncharted 1 and 3. You don't have 2. Why?
Makes no sense.
You own it. Put it in.
That's what I didn't get about, like, Fable Legends. I was like, why didn't you just release it? It's got to be better than, like, Crackdown. Like, they've released terrible games before.
You think Elden Ring is less work? Developers said, fuck this picnic, let's go. If God of War comes out this year, Elden Ring is Game of the Year.
Yeah, absolutely. It sold like 13 million
It's Game of the Year. No matter what comes out, that's still Game of the Year. God of War comes out this year, it won't matter. It won't look that good. Not exclusives matter. I don't. God of War might get pushed. If they
comes out.
If they were smart, they'd scramble to get that out this year. But if they see everyone delaying everything, they're going to delay their game too. They're going to be like, well, we have no rush.
That's what I think is going to happen too. They're just going to...
But it looked like they were going to delay God of War anyway.
But now this is just the fuel to be like, yeah, all right, we don't even have to worry about it.
Because that dude, Corey Barlog, did that video, said, Happy 420 day, everybody. We're working on the game. No release date. Yeah, I just want to say Happy 420 day. It's like, all right, go do your drugs, okay, that you fucking told everybody that you do. And why? I didn't understand why you made a video.
Right.
What was the point of this video?
They like make videos to announce that they're going to announce something.
When they legalize cocaine. Hey, everybody, it's cocaine day. I'll see you guys later. We're working on God of War 3. Jamie, on this is getting to be bullshit. I agree 100%. That's why we made this tonight. And everyone's leaving the room, which is fine. Hey, we're complaining, all right?
So what we do.
We're not kissing anybody's butt. We call it like we see it. When Microsoft was struggling, we call it like we see it. This is unacceptable, okay? We want to play these games. We bought the machines to play these games. I got the computer. We have all this stuff. We have Game Pass. We're subscribed for years. We're locked in. By the time our Game Pass expires, the fucking games are going to come out.
If God of War gets delayed, though, there's literally nothing to play again for another holiday.
Well, we got Ninja Turtles for like a week till that gets boring. We have Evil Dead for a week until that gets boring.
That's what I mean. It's nothing like with staying.
We got the Quarry, which might not even be good, but we're hoping it is. And then we'll play that like once or twice.
Yeah, it's just little things to pepper in there, but we're waiting on these big games, and it's like...
Well, he's playing fucking Call of Duty and Madden until these new games come out. It's like annoying. It's like I don't pay $600 to play freaking 3 Madden and Call of Duty games that come out in the whole generation.
But you know what's fucking funny, dude? Everyone's damage controlling this, but say, oh, just play your backlog. It's like, I've been playing my backlog for 10 fucking years already!
Yeah, there's not even anything left to buy half the time. Even when the sales come up.
Motherfucker, I haven't beaten half my games on my Dreamcast, okay? Am I gonna go, let me go hook up the Dreamcast. I want to beat like 6 games on it. I'm not gonna do that. That was 20 fucking years ago. I'm done with that.
Go back to
your backlog. Yeah, let me go play my games. I don't even frame boosted and shit like Red Dead 2. I'll fucking enjoy myself. Get the fuck out of here with that. That's bullshit. Play your backlog.
There's really, like, every time there's another sale, there's less and less that I want to buy. I'm like, well, I have it. Like, there's nothing left. Like,
all the fucking games are on sale, but the games that have been on sale for the last 10 years!
That's the problem. That's what I mean. Like, it's just, if I wanted it, I bought it already. There's nothing left.
There's nothing left! If Sony wants it, there's to get right on it right now. Well, yeah, I mean, this is where Sony fucks up too. Yes, I agree. RWK, I swear to God, if I hear backlog again, I'm going to throw up. There is no backlog, utter bullshit. I agree. Look, I have a backlog of games. We all do. But that doesn't mean we want to fucking go back and play them right now.
No, we just got these machines.
Oh, Starfield got delayed? Oh, yeah, I'm going to go back and play Max Payne. No one's saying that! People are like, fuck, Starfield is getting delayed. What comes out this year? Oh, Ninja Turtles? Oh, Quarry? Oh, Evil Dead?
Right.
These are games that are going to be friggin' done in a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna pull up the list of games that are supposed to come out this year and see if there's anything like else. What year? What month is it now? May. Let's see.
It's May. Next gen, I'm buying. All these games are going to come out next gen. You might as well just buy the next fucking Xbox that comes out, or buy Hobart, the fucking stick, or Keystone Light, whatever the fuck they're calling the stick now.
Keystone Light.
It was Hobart, now it's Keystone. Let me tell you something. They're supposed to announce that stick next month. If they announce that stick and they have nothing coming out this year,
what's the point?
That's going to be 2013 type shit. Oh, yeah, you got the stick. You can play whatever you want. It's like, we want to play Starfield. Oh, yeah, you have to wait, but you can buy the stick in the meantime, play it backlog. Like, no. I got my old consoles for my backlog. If I wanted to play those games, I would have played them already. I would have played them during the 8 years that I've been waiting for these games to come out.
Yeah.
Well, we might still get Scorn. That's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, and that game, what? What do you even do in that game?
I don't know. It might not be good. We don't know. I'm looking at the list, and it's very sad.
My name is Wade, and it might stick. What the hell? What does that even mean?
Okay.
I'm buying games and then the consoles. The only games I have to look forward to this year are Atomic Heart and Scorn, if they don't get delayed.
Well, Scorn doesn't have a release date yet. I just saw it says TBA, so...
They said October for Scorn.
Let's hope.
About a month ago.
There's really not a whole lot. I mean, I'm looking at this list with all the consoles, and there's, like, nothing. Like, I don't know, Mario Strikers for, like, 5 seconds. Sonic Origins is okay.
Mario Strikers sucks.
Yeah, like, I don't see us playing that, like...
The one on the GameCube was the best one. Once that thing went to the Wii... and it was in outer space, I was like, this game sucks.
I mean, Saints Row I'll check out, but that's not going to last for too long.
I'm good with Saints Row. I don't need that shit.
And then that's it. There's just Scorn and...
Sniper Elite 5 looks good. I still like 3. I played 4, I didn't like it. I like 3. Maybe I'll like 5, I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, I'm not going to play Splatoon 3. Like, there's nothing coming out.
You're going to have to play Splatoon 3.
No. I'm good. I'll pass.
Right.
Thank you, though.
So, Eli, did you buy the Series S?
Dude, I have I'm probably gonna buy it this weekend because I don't have any time to go to the mall over here during the week.
If I were you, I'd just buy it, and then we can all play online. You gotta play online, man. You're almost out of there.
Yeah.
Play online, have some fun, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna grab it when I get the time. Like I said, this weekend. So if you guys are doing something on Saturday, I'll be online Saturday.
Yes. You know what? If you get an Xbox Series S, I'll buy you Evil Dead. Eh?
And we can play.
This way we can all play Saturday night after Jesus leaves. And the higher power.
The higher power.
The higher power.
The higher power.
Who is the higher power? I guess you'll find out on Saturday.
Wait, the higher... What do you mean the higher power?
The higher power. Corporate ministry.
No, the Undertaker said a higher power.
Is somebody else coming? Like, wait, what?
It's the higher power.
Oh, gosh.
That's okay.
Who is the higher power? Not revealing that right now.
I'm scared.
Man, I snagged complete sealed Sniper Elite 3 stip. I had it, and I think I sold it at the shop to a good customer of mine. It came with a bullet. Like a bullet keychain. $20. Yes, it's around the same price that I got it for.
Yeah, but he wrote Steelbook.
That's what I got.
No, he wrote, Steel,
Oh, like he stole it.
Yes.
So he stole the book.
I know it's your phone. I know you're not illiterate. Don't worry. I'm just messing with you.
Hey, Dreadpool makes a lot of shirts that way.
A Steelbook.
But yes, I I don't know, man. I'm just so tired of every fucking day. There's a delay. Xbox. Yeah, this game's coming out. Yeah, I got delayed a year. You can wait though, right? Like, no. I'm fucking tired of waiting.
Me too. I agree.
I am so tired of waiting for these games.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in this house, and I gotta play my games that come out. I bought their machine. I own like fucking 10 Xbox Series consoles, okay? These guys know. And PlayStation, I barely touch. Their games, they're a hit and a miss for me. Now you got this machine. I'm waiting for Halo. Yeah, they show the footage. Oh my god! I can't see a scratch in his armor. Delay the game. Yeah, we're delaying it a year. What? They delayed it a year. It came out. It was great. Then they fucked up the multiplayer. So whatever. We're waiting for that to get fixed, and we'll go back to Halo when it's fixed. But this stuff has to stop with this company, man. You're buying all these studios for what? To delay all their games?
That's what I don't get. Though. They can't find somebody who could crank out a game. There's got to be somebody. I mean, geez. Like, do anything. Like, once you get Activision, just start making stuff. Make Spyro. Just do anything you want. Just give us something.
You know, the fucking deal shouldn't go through now because people should say, you know what? If they buy Activision, we're not going to get games until 2048.
That's what I'm afraid of. Because think about all the little tiny studios they have. That
Next Call of Duty is 2050. You can all wait, right? No, we'll all be dead by 2050, my man. Your daughter's going to be 30 by the time they make the next Call of Duty game. You realize that?
She'll be playing it.
She'll have kids.
I'll be like an old man.
You'll be a grandpa by the time the next Call of Duty ships.
Yeah.
Fuck.
When you said Fable was 2030, I was thinking that. I was like, man, like, I'm going to be old. Like, it's ridiculous.
Eli, what the fuck do you think? And you're still buying a Series S.
Oh. I mean, hey, I got Halo and all that to hold me over, I guess. If they want to talk about the backlog, I haven't played any of it yet, so that's... I mean, it works out for me, I guess. Starfield, I don't know what to expect with it. They delayed it.
Garfield?
We don't even know what the heck it's about.
Tale of Two Kitties.
Yeah, right.
A Tale of Two something else. RWK88. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Since I don't have a game to buy, here you go. Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat, RWK88.
Holy shit.
Don't worry, I'm not going to make $10 members only friggin' fees.
Not yet.
No, I'm good. And then when people ask me a question, I'm going to yell at them for 4 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I expect Starfield to be Fallout 4 in space, to be honest. Yeah, we all are, but it looks like it's going to be pretty good. If they ever release it, which they will, but will I even care by then?
You guys are all going to suffer, but at least I'll have Pokemon. That's all I have this year. That's the only thing coming out that I'm like interested in.
Yoler, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it again, man.
Thank you.
Big Red Dart. I mailed his PSP out today.
Oh, he bought it? Nice.
Bought it.
That's cool.
Paid me. Went over there, packaged it. Boom. He's good to go. His
Awesome.
2 Siphon Filter games are in there.
Good.
Yeah, so...
Hopefully,
what?
hopefully we'll at least get our Steam Decks in the next century, so there's something to, like, do. Like, there's just nothing. At least that we have the money for our Steam Decks now, because there's no games. It's like, just pay for that, I guess.
I'm still waiting for Polymega. They got my money.
Yeah, that too. Anything. Like, at least we could get something to hold us over. Be nice.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I paid $500, like, what, 10 times for these stupid Xboxes?
Yeah.
This is bullshit. This is really bullshit. While you got the big games being worked on right now, I'm using quotes, but the camera is like not picking it up. Get some teams together and make some fucking little games. And I'm not talking about these little 8-bit games or these other games. Eli, you said it perfectly in the fucking chat room. What I wanted to say on here and I couldn't say it. Please tell me what you said in the chat room the other day.
They got all these freaking these little kid looking games, but they're like about like serious topics or whatever. You know, I'll say
So
that.
true.
But it's like it looks like a little kid game, and then like the freaking character halfway through like their neck slit, and it's like, oh shit, what the hell's going on here? And it's like about freaking I don't know, PTSD or something. It's like why?
Which is fine, but there's too many of these games like that. The 8-bit
like,
games.
Hellblade is like a really good game about that kind of stuff, but it adds, you know, that fiction and lore and stuff.
Oh god, when's that game coming out? 2099? Like when the fuck?
Which one?
Hellblade
2? Can they port like Ultimate Alliance 3 or something to hold people over, or like get like an exclusive like?
No, because Sony won't let them have Spider-Man.
It's like, come on.
Sony made a deal with Nintendo to put that game.
What I find strange is like, you made Super Lucky's Tale. That came out and it was good. Why throw those guys on like a Banjo-Kazooie? Like, do something. I mean, you have Conquer, you have Banjo.
They made the fucking first Xbox with 8 guys or some shit. They threw him in a fucking room. They're like, hey, all right, you make a new console, all right? Everyone thinks you're fucking stupid, but you go make a new console. I'm gonna go back and fucking manage the Microsoft Office department. Do. And these guys, they broke laptops. They put them all together. They slammed all this shit together, and they got one working. You telling me, like you just said, you can't get 6 motherfuckers in a room and say, can you please make a Banjo-Kazooie kart racer game? We own all these fucking guys. Put them in the game. And when we get Activision, we'll make new guys DLC. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, you have like 3 months to make this game.
That's what I'm saying. They have make a
3 months? It's a kart racer. We can have that done in a month. Alright. Order all the pizzas you want and get to work.
Like, look how successful Mario Odyssey was. Well, imagine if they just threw together like a new anything, like Blinks or Conquer.
And by the way, PlayStation should be doing this too. This is what we always bitch about. They don't even fucking do anything. They make big games and that's it. It's like one game every few months and that's it. Microsoft, one game every few months and then they delay everything.
But Microsoft has the resources and the money to do these little titles. Just do it.
Well, like 500 studios. Like, they can't get one of these guys to work on something?
Hire 500 fucking managers. It's not that hard. They could get corporate guys in there. Okay. What are you working on today? When you go to Best Buy and you work there, what are you working on today? I'm working on this. If you do that, you're getting fired. You go work for these companies. What are you doing today? Well, I'm just pooping my pants from coating some Halo. Okay, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
Literally, the amount of... They could do anything. They could literally make anything with they have so many characters and franchise, and they just won't do it. Like, anything. Think about the options they have. You know what I mean? Like, make a battle royale with Master Chief and Gears of War, all your shooter guys. Do anything.
Well, you got Project Tatanka, which, are they going to give us that in June, or are they going to delay that too?
Gonna be in it? Like,
he should be in it.
Tatanka? I saw him at that convention.
Well, that's why it's named, right?
Really?
Yeah. He won a 40-man battle royale. So they called the Halo battle royale codename Tatanka.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I told it to Mario. He was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because he saw that battle royale. RWK, usually when they do small delay like this, the first quarter, they end up delaying it again. Yes. I could see this game coming out November of next year. I don't think it's coming out June of next year. I think it's coming out November of next year. Because then they're going to say, we want to polish it again. 200 billion was erased in one day from the blah 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 market when Square sold CD and EM for 300 million for blah blah blah.
That's cool.
Warzone kart racer. Hey, you never know.
Once they get Activision, they have no excuse. Like, just crap out Crash games.
No, because they even said they're going to take a year off of Call of Duty when they get it. And that's going to fucking get delayed like 2 years. I don't even know anymore what's going on.
What they could even do like a party game. Like, remember Fusion Frenzy and stuff? Like a Mario Party clone?
They want to make these fucking big games that go up against Sony.
But they have Game Pass. Like, just give us anything, for the love of God.
No, you got to play all these 8-bit games that fucking... there's no quality control in these things anymore. You got to play the game, Frank, that's on the Xbox store where the guy's being breastfed by that lady. And he's like, whoa. I've shown that game on stream. I showed the icon. The guy's literally getting breastfed.
That's the kind of stuff they put up there, but they won't give me, like...
Woo.
Remember, like, Mad Dash Racing and stuff? Like, they had all this stuff. Like, they just plop it out. Make Crimson Skies. I don't care. You have it. It's there.
Get a team of 15 guys. Be like, yo, make Crimson Skies, okay?
Yeah, like, it makes no sense. They should have something coming out every month. They have all this stuff. I don't get it. Make puzzle games. They had that Hexen game, or whatever that stupid puzzle game was. Like, they could do so much stuff. They have it all there.
No, they want to go up against Sony, so they got to make these big games. It's like, guys, give us something to hold us over. Give us little games in between. Hey, we're working on Gears of War 6, but you know what? We're going to give you guys Gears Pop console version. It's going to play exactly like Gears, but you got little pop figures. People can be like, ew, that sucks, but we got something.
Something like that would be fun, just to play for a little bit.
My name is Raid, and I'd rather say that it doesn't matter to me. I spent most of my money on games in April and May, and I don't understand the fall release dates, honestly. They don't either. So you're not the only one. And look, I'm not coming on here on purpose to trash devs. I'm just upset that every fucking time they talk about a game, it gets delayed. And not delayed by a month, not delayed by 2 months, but delayed by a year.
That's ridiculous. It's like you could make small games with big characters. You have all of Rare. You're telling me you can't come up with something? Make a cameo game. Make anything. Like, you could
remaster the first fucking Perfect Dark and like modern graphics.
They already did that, my man.
Eli hasn't played in a while.
I haven't. So.
They did that on 360.
Well, they got to do it with like Halo fucking Infinite graphics.
They're trying to remake Perfect Dark, and they can't. No. That's a $2-3 trillion company can't figure it out. They literally put 100 people in the room and say, make Perfect Dark. And then they're like, hey, we need like 50 more people from a different company. The 50 more people come in and look at the 100 people, and they're like, yo, what the fuck you doing here? We're here to make the game. No, you're not, because we're making the game. Oh, yeah, motherfucker? Well, we're going back to Sony. Oh, yeah, get out of here. Like, what the fuck is going on? Just make the fucking game and shut up. Everyone's being paid. It's like gang wars over a fucking video game.
If they knew this was going to happen, they should have sent spies out to every company and been like, yo, what games do you have for this year?
They can't do that. You can't do that.
Anything. Just get us something.
Dude, they got to send spies in their own companies.
They should. Undercover boss in there.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the devs are sitting there fucking, yeah, I'm ordering pizza and ice cream tonight, yeah. And that fat guy gets out of the car, you're ordering pizza and ice cream? You're supposed to be working on this game. Now go back to work now.
Phil Spencer pretends to be like a dev, like, oh, it's my first day on the
job.
Phil
Spencer's in the back seat of the car while that guy runs in and screams at everybody.
They should send the bar rescue guy in there. Clean it up. What the hell are you doing? Shut it down.
They had
and you, clean up that code. We don't want anti-aliasing in this game.
From the frame rate drops.
Remember they had DDP, he did like a bootleg Undercover Boss commercial, and like he was like dressed up like a skater dude, and he was like clearly everybody knew who he was. Like that's how I feel like it would be if they did that at Microsoft.
DDP is like 100 feet tall.
Yeah, we saw him.
Dude, we saw him in person. He looked like he was on stilts. That's how tall this guy is.
Yeah.
The stilts were his knees.
You could see there was a whole sea of people, and you just see him in the top. Like, oh hey.
He's huge.
Fucking crazy.
Anyway, so I don't know. This is very disappointing news. It sucks. But again, we have to deal with it. Why do we have to deal with it? I'm so tired of this shit. It's all these companies. They're delaying everything.
Zelda got delayed too.
Yeah, but Zelda got delayed because Nintendo's gonna fuck everybody over, and we all know it. That's coming.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Right, but at least we know that they have a date for that stuff.
Yeah.
Microsoft really, they don't know what the fuck they're doing at this point. At least
Right.
Nintendo knows what date they're gonna fuck everybody over on.
March,
Because we didn't even talk about this last night. They're working on an OLED Switch Lite, which is gonna release this summer.
I ain't buying it.
Then, in April or May, they're gonna fucking release the new Switch, which we're gonna talk about in a little bit because information came out about that, and that's gonna coincide with Breath of the Wild too.
Yep.
They know what they're doing,
Obviously,
but they have a plan.
yeah.
Apparently, Microsoft has no plan. Their plan is to go to dinner and then fucking tell everybody the next day, yeah, shit's getting delayed. They're at dinner, yeah, we're gonna delay the game. Fuck these people. Hey.
But see, that's what leads me to believe that they really don't know what's going on. Because if you're with these people and you're not gonna post like that and then delay, like, there's a big disconnect there where they just don't. Somebody's not telling somebody. Maybe it is Todd Howard. He's not telling Phil Spencer anything. Phil's like, oh, the game's ready, and then he's like,
well, he
actually,
he didn't say anything.
who?
Todd Howard didn't make a statement at all.
No, well, Bethesda did or whatever.
Yeah, but look at Twitter. See if he wrote anything.
All right. Let's see.
Excuse me.
His leather jacket got too small, and he had to delay the game.
What did we put all this expensive hardware in the box for? This may be why Stadia closed up shop. They knew they were going to be dry as fuck. Well, Stadia got fucked because... And same thing with GeForce. GeForce Now. They threw all these third-party games on there, and then the third-party companies were like, hey, we can make our own deal. We can make our own streaming service, and they pulled all the games off.
Does he even have a Twitter? He might not even have his own Twitter.
He might have blocked you.
Oh no.
Richard, what's up, man?
Richard.
Oh my god. So they posted that thing, like the delay, and then the next tweet a few hours ago was Deathloop got an update.
Fuck Deathloop. That game sucks.
Why would they post that? Just don't post anything else today.
Okay, you updated a game that everyone played like a year ago, and they don't even fucking like it.
This is just so bad.
Nah, that's bullshit, dude. Enough of the crap. Let me ask the chat. Let's do a poll, right? Eli, what do you think about this shit? You think Phil Spencer's fucking lying to everybody on purpose?
I think there's just more to the story. I mean, when you have like all these studios under your, your watchful eye or whatever, like, how do you manage all these gaming projects? It's like you were saying, like they need somebody in each of these studios managing projects, getting word to Phil, making sure like, hey, there's stuff coming out. I just think that's what's kind of going on. I think he's got too much on his plate and not enough, there's just not enough stuff coming out.
You gotta see. I looked up Phil Spencer's reply, and the comments underneath are just so... They put in pictures and stuff.
What are the comments?
Somebody posted a picture of Phil Spencer on stage at E3, but his shirt is open and he's like a sexy guy with like abs. And then somebody posted a picture of Todd Howard. It says games coming from Xbox Bethesda in 2022. ... But it's like him photoshopped holding the sign.
I put a poll up. I got funny responses. Richard Starfield. Wait a minute. Go back to Jamie for a second. Like, this is the type of shit that gives people a heart attack. I don't think it's worth getting a heart attack over, but it's just like, my man, you know, we gotta wait. Anything could happen.
This guy wrote, delays aren't the problem. Premature announcements and expectation setting is.
I agree.
That's true.
Starfield, the game you really want, was delayed, but hey, check out this amazing Deathloop update. Yeah, that's not even on their console yet.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. They gotta fix this. This is a big problem. They gotta figure something out.
They gotta stop with the premature announcements. They gotta have stuff ready, at least, 85% of the way ready from when they announce it. Like, they can't just be like, yeah, we're here to announce that this game is coming out next year, and yeah, that's it. And then they freaking show some bullshit indie crap, and you're just left like, well, that's nice that you're gonna announce the game next year, but could you have at least waited until you had some kind of build of it?
But Eli, on Monday they posted an audio log for the game.
Audio
Monday or Tuesday. Like, they had their little dinner party, they posted pictures online, whatever, on over the weekend.
Was a game a text-based game, or is it gonna be like?
Then they posted these audio logs. They're hyping the people up.
Yeah.
And then boom, today hits, and it's like, oh yeah, we're delaying everything. It's like till next year. It's like a year. They're like, the beginning of next year, which is pretty much a year from now. The first half of 2023, which is like June.
And you don't tell your social media person, like, there might be a delay. Like, how do you not do that?
Right.
I don't know. Getting tired of it. You got to call it like you see it. And I'm not here to defend Microsoft if they don't need defending. I mean, this is a bad move. It's a really bad move.
It's unjustifiable at this point. It's not like it was once.
Yeah, and you know what? Sony did this shit with God of War. Because right before the PS5 came out, they showed that fucking trailer and just said God of War. And you were like, oh shit, it's coming this year with the console. And guess what? It didn't come out. And then last year, they said God of War 2021. And like, oh my god, 2021. Hey, it didn't come out.
Nope.
Then you got this guy on 420 going, hey guys, you do drugs today like me? Oh, have a good drug day. Yeah, the game, we're still working on it. See you later.
Have a good drug day.
He didn't even say if it was coming or not this year. But Sony fucking does this shit where they put it in your head that it's coming out this year. They put it in it's coming out this year.
They've always done that.
Remember they did that with Spider-Man. They showed Spider-Man at 4 E3s.
Yep.
And they didn't give you a date because they made you think that it was coming out that holiday. Because they had the Days of Play sale where the systems were $100 off. This guy ran out and got one. And guess what? Spider-Man didn't even come out that year. They made you think that it was.
They just don't care.
What do you think, Frank?
About the delays?
Yeah. Everyone heard me screaming, Neil.
It's one thing if it's once in a while or, at the height of the picnic, but we've had the systems for, it's going to be 2 years. We've had these consoles for 2 years and there's nothing. So by the time it comes out, we're almost going to have these for 3 years. That's the problem. It's like, if it was once in a while, okay, but at this point it's getting ridiculous. And like we said, we've been beating a dead horse. They have the ability to make smaller titles to release to hold us over, but they don't do it. And Sony doesn't do it, and it's a mess, and that's the problem. Nintendo does it, but their games run like garbage, so what am I going to do?
Nintendo things are selling us Nintendo acts like the whole world is Japan.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's a mess. I mean,
Oh, you will buy a little RPG game that nobody cares about. Like, no, I won't. Sorry. That ain't for me.
Like, my thing is, like, back in the day when you had the PS2, PS3, PS1, whatever, like, you had games that even to this day people are, like, going back, like, hey, I didn't know about this game, and they're playing, they're showing people and whatever. Like, now you don't even, like, we're waiting, what, 2-3 years to get one game, and it's like, can we get something? Like, you got these game studios, like, what's going on? Can we get something? That's like what everyone cares about. Like, they want games that they care about. They don't want all this bull crap indie stuff that's been coming out. They don't want all this, hey, here's freaking another Forza game. Like, I mean, Forza is going to come out when Forza comes out, but it's like, can we get something to hold us over?
Eli, let me tell you something. You're in the military. Xbox already hates your ass. So you got one strike against you. But you were expecting to play STARFIELD this November. By the time this game comes out, you're going to be out of the military. You're going to be home.
Yeah. I probably won't even have time to play it. I'll probably be on the road.
So it's another game you're going to miss. But that's crazy.
I'll miss all these games now.
You will be out of the military for a year at that point. You do realize that. By the time the stupid game comes out.
Yep.
Then you're going to get married, have kids. And in 2098, when everyone's dead, that's when this game will drop. That's what I had to say about that.
Who is that disgusting man?
The disgusting man burping into the mic. It's me! DDP. Bang! The diamond cutting your man with me. Remember that from the movie?
Yeah.
Sony, says Richard. You will take our bow and arrow games and you will like it. No smaller games for you. Yeah, but they'll give me small Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Sony?
Well, that's another thing.
It's all Japan.
Like, what? The Japanese developers will be working on some cool shit, but like, even like, they're not doing anything. So it's gaming all around. It's not just Microsoft, but the whole, we were saying that earlier, but the whole thing is like, these whole delay things, this announcing everything early, it's got to stop. Like, they have to have stuff ready when they're ready to announce it.
A disgusting lack of smaller games. Why does Xbox hate the military? Because they told Eli in 2013 to go get an Xbox 360.
Yeah, if you don't like it, go buy it.
That's why. I'm joking, man. They got contracts with the military with shit. We're just fucking around. Look, we're upset, but tonight we're amplifying it to the max, okay? We're trying to be entertaining. We're trying to get everybody to laugh a little bit. Yes, these are our true feelings, but we like to turn the volume all the way up to 10.
Yeah.
And if people don't understand that, I'm sorry, but we're here to entertain. We've been doing this for... I've been doing YouTube for almost 20 years. So, this is what we do.
Well, give me some little games to go with my little Tabasco sauce.
Pour that on your Xbox.
Corey Barlaw, get him on here. Let's say, how come he didn't sniff that yet? How come he didn't snort it? Jamie, this is our developers. They're fed and happy. They're not finishing anytime soon. Let me get the shot to show our devs who aren't finishing the games. Y'all Yanks are hard to read.
Imagine they go into the office and it's like there's garbage and like smelly socks and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, where's that game?" And they're like, "We'll have it done in a little while."
Well,
like,
remember Bungie with the Halo 2 DVD?
When they were staying there to work on it.
Yeah, there was pizza all over the fucking floor.
Yep.
There's potato chips all over the place.
But these are like kids. Like, yeah, we'll get it done in a little while. They're not doing anything.
Finish your homework.
You're right. They need to hire that bar rescue guy.
That guy goes in there.
Hey, what are you doing? Erase that code. But that's the third level. Erase the code.
Look at this frame rate. How dare you? People are gonna get sick.
What are you, fucking crazy? This game's at 30 FPS. My mother can walk faster than this.
Like, please get that guy.
Hey, you. How come the adaptive controller doesn't work for this game? And that guy's like dead.
He brings in Phil Spencer. He's losing money. You are
He's got like the
sabotaging
special
him.
guest when he brings us. Like, he's gonna have like Adam Page and all them coming.
Fuck him. Fuck Adam Page. I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
We buy these machines for what? We got robbed last gen.
Now they gave us the machines with nothing to play. It's like, oh, here's a really nice console.
But we've been dealing with this since the 1S.
Yeah.
Till the end of the gen to finally play Resident
You know
Evil 2.
You know what's fucking funny? When the consoles, the Xbox One launched and the PS4 launched, we had games.
Mhm.
We had a lot of games. Then at some point when the S came out, the Xbox One S, that's when shit started like going downhill.
There's been very few games released since then. If you think
We got Gears 4, we got Gears 5. That's great. But there was like a dry spell in Halo. Eventually, their other little games came out. Then Crackdown was an issue. And Crackdown, we figured, okay, we know what happened. They swept it under the rug. They didn't even promote it when it came out. It was done. We were like, okay, whatever. They fucked that game up. Sumo Digital fucked that game up. They swept it. Microsoft swept it under the rug. No harm, no foul, because it was on Game Pass. But we are still dealing with this stuff. And it's like, my man, what do you have to polish? It's on the machines. The machines have been out, like you said, for almost 2 years.
All we got is Halo in 2 years.
Why bish this shit drifting is drifting? But why is this shit drifting? I don't know.
He's making fun of the bar rescue guy. Like if he came in, why is it drifting?
Hey you, why is this controller got stick drift? Dude, imagine that guy going to Nintendo.
Oh my god!
Why are these Joy-Cons small?
Godzilla, because he just starts kicking over the computers.
No, they do the Microsoft episode, right? And then they point over to the cul-de-sac and there's Nintendo in Redmond. And that's the next episode.
But so they show Nintendo from far away and it looks like a building. When he walks up to it, it's really tiny, like a really small building. He can't fit inside of it.
Oh man, I don't know.
Somebody needs to kick all of their asses. All these companies just need to go there and scream at them.
Where's Metroid Prime 4?
I pre-ordered that one.
We had the Amazon discount.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's not going to be... I ain't getting 20% off that.
Switch. It's definitely not coming out on the regular
You do
Switch.
realize the new Switch is coming out a year from now.
Yep.
And that game still isn't ready.
Nope. The Bayonetta still we're waiting on too. I think I pre-ordered
I forgot about that game.
Yep. That one is at least coming out, but Metroid, nowhere in sight. That makes no sense to me either. Because think about the massive games they've cranked out in the time that we've known about Metroid. Mario Odyssey, Zelda, Breath of the Wild 2.
Maybe that's why the other game's called Metroid Dread, because they're dreading releasing Prime 4.
Maybe it's really bad. I don't know. Dread was good too. I don't get it.
Dread was good. Hey, you know what? What if they cancel Prime 4 and they're like, nah, you know what? Dread did pretty good, so we're just going to make another Dread.
people will.
Oh my god, it's over.
People will, like, that would probably kill them. Because that's so ridiculous. Dread was to hold us over. See, Nintendo at least does that, where they're like, "Oh, you hear this will hold you over." Like, they do something. But man,
Yes,
these other companies won't do that.
except for Breath of the Wild. While we're waiting for Breath of the Wild, can you give me a Link to the Past remastered or remake or whatever?
Yeah, there's plenty of games they didn't put on Switch they could do.
While we're waiting for that, can you give me Game Boy on the Switch? Can you give me something good? Add a few more games. We're possibly getting GoldenEye on the Switch in June. At this Microsoft event, they might announce it. I was hearing rumors Microsoft wants to make that announcement, not Nintendo. So Microsoft's going to announce it, and it's going to go on both machines that day.
Yeah, that makes sense too, because the day.
But then again, I watched the event, and everyone's dancing around. Hey, we got a 3-hour event. Hey, you want to see Forza? I got fucking 500 tracks over here. We're going to show you a car that you can't afford. It's more money than all your fucking houses your family's ever lived in combined. Hey, you came here for Forza, right? Right? You come here for no fucking Forza, dude.
Well,
You know what just dawned on me? If Nintendo put the Game Boy Zeldas on the Switch and they put Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, every single Zelda game would be on the Switch, except the CDI games, because they have the Nintendo ones, they have Super Nintendo.
They should just put the CDI. They can make money off those games. Yeah, the games suck, but people are going to be like, wow, I heard of this. I'm going to buy it. I'll pay $25 a game for it. Digital.
I don't understand how they haven't put the 3DS Zelda, the Link Between Worlds, how they haven't like redid that and put it on there. Like it makes no sense. It just prints money.
Where are the regular Zelda games? Where's Twilight and Wind Waker? It's the 30th anniversary. What the hell is that? Or 35th anniversary? What? I don't even know what anniversary it is at this point.
I don't know. But they should put those on there. There's no reason not to. It's just like you're losing money. They put Skyward Sword on there.
I don't want to play them with the Wii U Pro controller. I'm done with that shit.
No. The only reason I have my Wii U is for Wind Waker, really.
Right.
If you think about it. It's the only reason I would even keep it out.
You don't think Modern Warfare 2? Yes. I was going to say Modern Welfare 2. Yes, it is coming out because Bobby Kotick wants to get his final last big bonus paycheck on top of his golden parachute. So, yes, you will get Modern Warfare 2 this year. Come hell or high, even if that game is broken,
you'll get it.
Bobby Kotick wants his money, you're going to get it. Taking my morning pills right now.
Oh God. I'm sweating from being angry.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, what can you do? It's just, I'm tired of waiting, alright? Stop showing me shit and stop hyping stuff up, and then you're like, hey, we got delayed a year. Okay, motherfucker. You're not delaying it like 2 months. You're delaying it a year. Nobody's going to be cool with that. And when you tell me, do your backlog, like, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I could have done that last week.
We had plenty of time.
I could have been doing it since the Xbox One X. But I had to wait for them to make better hardware. They made better hardware. Great. But I don't feel like going back and playing a bunch of those games right now.
No.
That's an excuse. Stop telling me to do that. I play Sega Genesis all the time. But I don't play it because it's like, oh, Starfield got delayed, so I'm going to play Sega Genesis. I'm like, no, I play Sega Genesis because I want to play it.
Right.
So I shouldn't have to be told by fucking people that work there, oh yeah, it's your backlog. No. How about you do your job and you get these games out? So I can play them. I did my part. I bought the machine. I bought the service. This is going to hurt Game Pass, too, because if they think, they know people are locked into Game Pass, if they think Yeah, well, they're already subscribed, so they can wait a year. If they think that's okay, that's not okay. And this guy Eli left.
Got so mad. We couldn't take it.
He got so pissed off.
And I don't blame him.
That's not okay. It's not alright. Not alright at all.
They literally could, like, destroy PlayStation if they would just get this stuff out. And they just can't. They just won't do it.
They're giving PlayStation a leg up. Because what if PlayStation says, yeah, you know what? PlayStation Premium, we're adding everything on there, day one, whatever. We're going to fix all that streaming shit. It's June 13th. Everything's going to be there.
This would be the time for PlayStation to do it if they want to take it back. Here you go. They handed it to you on a silver platter. They handed them the holidays.
Can you imagine? Now, Sony, Microsoft went the day before Sony because they want to get everyone hyped the day before Sony launches their service. Can you imagine if Sony goes, you know what? We got to delay God of War, but you know what? We're going to give you a 2-hour demo of God of War Ragnarok on June 13th when we launch Premium.
It'd be crazy.
It'd be done. No matter what Microsoft announces on the 12th.
But they gave it to them. If God of War comes out in November, they gave it to them. Like, that's it. There's no...
The Alchemist breaking news. Apparently there's some Silent Hill leak. Just some screenshot. Nah, it's alright.
I'll believe Silent Hill when it's like...
I believe Silent Hill when it's on the fucking store shelves.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
For $99.
Yep. Yeah. When it's physically
breaking news, Silent Hill. 5 minutes later, Metal Gear's coming out too. Holy shit. Castlevania.
Yeah, where's Castlevania at?
It's dead.
I guess, damn. Those 360 games
I agree with you. I agree with you guys. Yeah, man, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just making fun of the fact that every time something happens, Metal Gear and Silent Hill are coming out. It's like, no, they're fucking not.
It's always the thing.
Kojima signed a deal with Konami, and he's coming back, and he's taking his fucking dick out. Like, come on, man. They're done with games. We know that.
I don't know.
Eli Kojima over here? Kojimbo? Remember Abbo said Kojimbo?
Yeah, I made it my 13 name that time.
Kojima going to Xbox naked. He won't be needing any clothes. Can I get that clip?
You can't do that.
Hey, you can't do that. Wrong.
What nonsense that we have to deal with. I'll be playing Kirby Crystal Shards because I can't play any other game in 2022.
Crystal Shards?
Yeah. That was a crime they didn't put that on before the new Kirby game.
Nothing clean, right?
They spent all that money on Arnold to look like the original movie, and they couldn't even get the punks to fucking spend like $20 to look like the punks from the movie.
Yeah, but that's because only like me, you, and like 3 other people would care about that.
Nothing clean. Right.
Yeah, I think this guy's a couple cans short of a 6-pack.
Your clothes. Give them to me. Now.
And fuck you, asshole. You won't be needing any clothes.
Oh my goodness.
You won't be needing any clothes. 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 You won't be needing any clothes.
Did you guys hear that?
I can't hear it, but they can.
I think they heard it because whenever I played it, I see the little audio mixer thing going up.
It's gonna be 80 degrees on Saturday. Holy moly!
I think Eli went to Kojima.
He just went to Japan real quick.
Jin, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Jin.
Clothes.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Clothes. Needing any.
It's the
You won't
heat.
be needing any clothes. You won't be needing any clothes. You won't be needing any clothes. You won't be needing any clothes.
Oh man. Can I gotta cut these for the soundboard, but Terminator Dick Miller.
Not Dick Miller.
Dude, his funeral is on YouTube.
Aw.
These are brand new. We just got them in. That's a good gun. Just touch the trigger, the beam comes on, and you put the red dot where you want the bullet to go. You can't miss. Anything else?
Phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range.
Hey, just what you see, pal.
The Uzi 9mm.
Uzi 9mm.
Your weapons, buddy. Any one of these is ideal for home defense. There's a 15-day wait on handguns, but the rifles you can take right now. You can't do that.
Wrong. Wrong.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Wrong.
That's where the clip ends.
Who needs an Uzi for home defense? Like, think about that for a minute.
That's Arnold from T2, right? No, that's Arnold from Terminator 6. Terminator 5. Right?
Yeah,
We call that movie Terminator Jenna Shits.
that's 5, right? Yeah, that is 5. I don't know.
Fucking shitty movie, man. Holy fuck.
You got so mad that I had to leave, guys. I'm sorry.
You probably went to go eat.
Yeah.
I called it.
Jeff Keighley was banging on his door. Don't talk bad about Sony. I love them. That shitty one. Laugh my ass. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Microsoft, you need to fix your shit because I'm really upset as an owner here. And I'm tired of being told, play your backlog. No, go play your backlog and leave me alone. I bought this machine to play new stuff, okay?
Rest of your backlog on the damn console. Then we'll have.
I'll go play my backlog on PlayStation 5. How about that?
Yeah.
Alright. Next topic. Nintendo is afraid you ain't gonna buy the next system. Because they know they're gonna fuck everybody over.
Well, just make the next system and release it, and nobody will be mad.
Well, they did that once. They went from the Wii to the Wii U. And nobody bought the Wii U because everyone was stupid.
Well, you know what this means.
That means it's gonna be Switch something. And people are gonna be like, well, I have a Switch.
Yep. That's exactly what it's going to be.
And I guarantee it's going to be backwards compatible, which is why people are going to get confused.
Yep. I think it will be a
Fucking
decent jump,
Nintendo.
but people aren't going to know. Normal people
No,
aren't gonna
because
know.
then we're going to get this shit where, well, I don't have a 4K TV. I don't need a 4K TV. I don't need a 4K TV. It's like, oh my god.
They're not going to understand that the games are going to run, like, infinitely.
Let me
better.
tell you something. If you don't know shit about consoles or TVs, don't buy a fucking TV and don't buy a fucking console. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of people not knowing what they're buying. Look, I know people buy iPhones because they're like, woo, I could text my fucking friends. Woo, woo. Oh, you mean the one with an extra camera on the back of it is $18,000? I'll take that one. 75 fucking cameras later. Ooh, I'm going to take a picture of my dogs. And I'm not even going to set the fucking thing properly. So you're taking a picture in standard definition anyway. When is the whole back of the phone going to just be a camera?
This phone has, like, a big chunky camera on it. I don't know. There's so many. This one has, like, 5.
Okay, but literally this whole back is just one day going to be a camera.
Sure, they could. Why not?
They're going to do that. Yes, if you don't understand anything about consoles, don't buy shit. Okay? If you're going to be ignorant and stupid and not know what you're buying, don't buy it.
Or don't act surprised when somebody tells you that that's not how it is.
I mention this all the time, and this pisses me off. That lady came in and said, "Oh, I don't want an Xbox. I don't need an Xbox. I don't have a 4K TV. Don't need a 4K TV. I got my PlayStation 4. I'm fine." Blah, blah, blah. Like, shut the fuck up.
You know what's going to happen? She's going to go to buy a TV.
She thought that you only need a 4K TV for Xbox. And It's like, lady, the box on your PlayStation 4 says 4K on it. Carlos, what?
She's going to go to buy a TV. They're going to say we only have 4K, and she's going to be like, well, she's going to think they're trying to upsell her. It's like, no, that's just all they have, dummy.
She won't even know. She probably has a 4K TV and doesn't even know it.
Probably. Hey, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos, give me 1 second, okay?
Nice hearing from you, Carlos. Yeah, Carlos, from you. Hearing. Nice hearing from you, Carlos. Nice hearing from you, Carlos.
What's happening?
Happy Friday the 13th. Well,
Right
that's
here.
in another 55 minutes. But yes, we could play Evil. I could play Evil Dead later. Well, so Nintendo has this issue where they're going to rename this shit Super Switch or Switch Pro, Switch 4K, and people aren't going to know what it is, not going to buy it, and then you got the Wii U all over again. Apparently, this is what they said. The CEO or whatever, or president of Nintendo. Do you have the statement in front of you?
Yeah.
How's Evil Dead? I don't know, man, because it comes out in 45 fucking minutes.
I mean, we played it, and it's good.
We played the
But
beta.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
The
like,
beta
how.
carotene version of it.
Just saw. Furukawa said during a meeting with shareholders there's some concern about the future of the hardware. This fear on the part of the gaming industry giant would be mainly due to reset the installed base. Given that at the moment every single product that lands on Switch can boast millions and millions of possible buyers. In short, the fear would be linked to possible failure in terms of sales in the next console, perhaps also exacerbated due to the semiconductor crisis. So basically, they're going to probably make games that are exclusive to this new Switch. And they're worried that they're not going to get millions of buys because there's not millions of consoles.
Because
a lot of
people are
aren't
going to think, oh, I have a Switch. I don't need a Switch for that. Or they're going to do the thing where Zelda works enhanced on the new one, but it doesn't work enhanced on the old one. So why are people going to upgrade to the new one?
Well, eventually they're probably going to have stuff that just won't run. I mean, there's already games that just don't run.
But this is why the next system isn't called Switch.
Right, it should be something totally different. And just say, oh, it'll take the game. Like, Wii took GameCube games, so it wasn't called, like, Wii Cube, you know.
Well, I mean, it pretty much was. But, I mean, look, yes, at least they called it the Wii.
Right. They could still make it backwards compatible and even a similar design and just call it something else.
It's going to be hard, though, because, I don't know. Yeah, if I were that... Look, if I were them, cut off the Switch.
Yeah.
Just say, you know what? This new one doesn't play Switch games. People are going to get pissed off, but you know what? They're going to get a new install base because people are like, all right, Switch is over, next machine, Swatch.
I think it's going to be like 3DS where they just sell the Switch for like 10 years. It's like 2020.
That's what I thought they were going to do because look, there's like 75,000 DSs from the original DS all the way up to 3DS up to 2DS.
I mean, I think they're still going to carry Switch next to this new thing. Like,
that's what I thought too, and they should cut it off. This is why they should have just made a console, man. You should have made the portable as your Game Boy and had a console for people.
That's what I was.
Remember Project Cafe fooled everybody? Project Cafe made you think they were working on two machines.
They should go back to that. They should give us a box for home and then have this other thing, like you said, have the Switch just be the handheld.
They're not going to do it because they're making too much money profit-wise on the Switch.
Right.
It cost them $100 to make it. You're paying $299 now $349 for it. So they're making $250 off you.
And they're just selling so many consoles, so many games. People have multiple
Dude,
Switches.
Sony and Microsoft don't even make a $250 profit off people.
No way.
They're making $15-20,
Yep.
if even. Nintendo is killing it right now.
That's why they won't change their ways. They don't care. They're just making money.
Yeah, and that's not the Nintendo that I grew up with. I grew up with Nintendo that cared about the future of gaming. Yes, they were innovative, but they spent the money on the power. It was about power. The minute the fucking Wii came out, they were like, hey, it's just an interactive GameCube, literally, and we stole all these people's money.
You know that if they weren't having trouble getting games running on it, they wouldn't even make a new Switch. They would just make like iterations of the crappy Switch.
Let me tell you something. It's embarrassing that the games run like this.
They're borderline unplayable, most of them. Like any third-party game is like really rough on there.
And that's where these consoles come in. But, I don't know, man. Nintendo's always ripping people off.
They gotta come up to like Series S level power. That's their only hope. I mean, that's like we can't have less than that. That's gotta be if they could just at least make us a Series S. You know, $300, something that does the same performance. Okay, we can live with that. But we'll see. I mean, we have no idea. It might be bad.
I don't even know. How about you not make a fucking portable? How about you just go back to making an actual console? If you had like I said, if you had a Series X version of Nintendo,
It'd be killer.
they'd murder everybody because they have all their games. Okay, they would have all the third-party support in the world because third-party would be like, "Yo, we can make games for this shit now." They would kill Microsoft and Sony. Boom, like done.
Yeah, you could play Call of Duty in 4K 120 and play Mario Odyssey over here. Like, who wouldn't buy that?
It would be beautiful.
Yeah,
Nintendo has a lot of Nintendo has a lot of weird people.
that's true.
Okay, I don't want to accuse anybody of being anything crazy, but when you look at some Nintendo channels, you're like, is this guy for real?
That's what sucks. I'm a Nintendo fan, but I can't even watch the channels because they're so out there and they make stuff
I was
up
watching
so
this
much.
one guy, it was like 10 years ago, and this guy was like, why are people so mean to Nintendo? Like, he was like crying, and I'm like, and this is like a 30-year-old man, and I was like, I have no words.
Why are people so mean?
It's Nintendo.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nintendo.
A lot of crazy people making Nintendo videos, that's for sure.
Yep.
But hey, you got a lot of crazy Sony guys too.
They're all over the place.
Oh, Xbox has RDNA 2 or PS5 has RDNA 3. It's like RDNA 3's not even out. Fucking dumb bastard.
Oh my god.
Well, it's got RDNA 3. Yeah, what does it say down on the cereal box? Ooh,
That's something they heard somewhere.
Let me check my honeycombs box. He probably thinks Richard Simmons made the Nutrition Facts logo.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simons? They probably think Richard Simmons is related to Gene Simmons.
They're literally the two most opposite people.
I know.
He's got to be like 1,000 years old.
They need not to explain shit and not hold off on it. Nintendo got fucked on the N64 and GameCube and got scared for trying power. That's not what happened. They got fucked on the GameCube because it was a little machine and it looked like a kiddie machine. But it had a massive amount of power. And gamers like me who buy everything were like, wow, this fucking game is all... Like, I got it with Star Wars. It was incredible. Then I rebought it when Resident Evil Remake came out. And I was like, man, they got it. They nailed it with this machine. It's crazy. IBM processor, ATI chip, graphics chip, which ATI was a graphics card company back in the day who was purchased by AMD. Nintendo had their shit together. The thing was, it's just nobody bought it because they thought it was a kiddie machine. Had nothing to do with the power. Then they released the Wii, which was literally an interactive GameCube. And 1 million people fucking bought it, and they were like, oh, that's where the money's at. We don't need graphics. And it's like, no, you do need graphics, you stupid son of a bitch.
But if you put...
And ever since then, forget it. What?
If you put the GameCube up against, like, the PS2, like, as far as holding up, the GameCube held up so much better over the years, like, graphically, than, like, the PS2.
Frank, the games look exactly the same.
On GameCube and PS2?
No, GameCube and Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Because they compress their game. I don't think people realize this. Nintendo highly compresses their games.
They have those shiny graphics.
When you dump a Switch cartridge, any official Nintendo game, except for like Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, that's like 13 gigs or whatever. Mario Brothers is like 4 or 5 gigs.
Yeah, they're really small.
That's why they have those cards. And the developers for the third-party games, like, we can't fit our games on the cards. That's why you got to download half the game when you buy a Switch cartridge for third-party games. Nintendo doesn't have that problem because their games are small and compressed, and they fit them on there. But they literally, some of these games look exactly the same as they did on GameCube.
They have that, like, shine and, like, softness to them. Like Mario Odyssey looks like Mario.
But you could still see the aliasing in some of the characters.
Yeah.
And that's always been their thing. That's like their trademark at this point. Since GameCube. The Mario Odyssey games on the... Not Mario Odyssey. Galaxy games on the Wii U. On the Wii. Look fantastic. Because like you said, it's got the shine effect and that little filter. Yeah. But... they all look the same. I'm talking purely by sale. Well, yeah. The Wii just catered to Wii Sports catered to everybody. That's all it was.
Everyone had a Wii.
Everyone had a Wii just for the fucking bowling and baseball. Dang, I remember him saying that. Oh, you do? Okay. I don't even remember who that was. I just remember it was somebody nuts. Somebody who looked nuts. I don't know. Eli, what the fuck do you think? You don't even have a Switch.
I don't. I don't care about Nintendo really anymore. Like, they shown that they're really only about the money and they're selling their name alone. And to me, you know, like you grew up with the cool Nintendo, I grew up with that Nintendo, you know, too. That
look like a prisoner.
You know, that was all about everything. Now they just don't care. They put out whatever they put out. Whatever.
Yeah, well. Look, I like the Switch for one reason. The retro games on that thing are incredible. It's portable, you can take it with you. If you can find one that you can hack, you can throw like RetroArch on there and rock and roll with all that stuff. But even like the Switch Online has the emulators and stuff on there. I like that stuff. It's great. The problem that we have, though, is the third-party stuff. A lot of games run like it's Xbox 360 again. Which is fine. It's a portable Xbox 360. Resident Evil 5 running at 30 FPS, okay. But it runs. So if you want a portable Xbox 360, buy the Switch. It's great for that. But I want to play some new stuff, and Hyrule Warriors 2 running at 5 frames a second and dipping that hard. There's a problem. Maybe you don't make games like that for the machine?
They can't.
Excuse me. Kama, no daddy, don't hit me.
Kama.
Man, he's getting beat up.
Can I play daddy?
That's right, that's from Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
As that guy said. Frankenstein. Camo, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Frank and Eli, if you guys YouTube content, I'll subscribe. Unfortunately, they don't.
No, not.
So
not
send all your money this way. No, I'm kidding. Eli, what?
I'm gonna upload stuff when I get out to my new spot, maybe, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know if I upload anything.
Eli, you do comic book stuff.
Yeah, occasionally. Lately, I haven't uploaded anything to my channel, and right now our show is like on hiatus, so we haven't even done like a show in a while. So it's like whenever I get the chance to, or if I'm up to it. But yeah,
Monster Hunter wouldn't run either. That's right.
It's bad.
They can't even get Resident Evil to run on that thing. Resident Evil 3 was like data mined and it never came out. It's like Capcom just gave up. A lot of that's what happened with the Wii U. Developers gave up on them and flat out publicly said, "Yeah, we're done." Ubisoft, they were like the only ones releasing games for that. EA, they released one Madden game on the Wii U and they were like, "Peace out." Like 3 people bought that game and they're like, "Peace."
the most expensive Madden game ever now.
But yeah, you could subscribe to Eli's channel. You could subscribe to Frank's too and wait till possibly after Starfield releases and he'll upload a video then.
Yeah, right.
You sure you don't work for Xbox, Frank? You don't release videos. The videos keep getting delayed by like 10 years.
Everything in my life keeps getting delayed by 10 years.
Monster Hunter wouldn't run. You know, it's funny. A lot of these games run good on the PSP, and they can't even run on the fucking Switch.
Nope.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Switch is not good. It's not good hardware.
But like he said, Nintendo has Simpsons. Where they claim that it's the best console ever made. I'm like, no. You know, people like Doom is a technical marvel. I'm like, no, it isn't. It's at super fucking low settings. It runs like shit. Oh, it's a technical marvel. It's on a console. No, it's on super low settings. It runs like shit.
A lot of people forget, too, that people just buy Switch to play Pokemon. Like, there's tons of Switch owners that only have Pokemon.
Yeah, but there's actual people that buy a Switch and think they use that as a next-gen console. And they buy all the third-party games, and they play it, and I'm like, guys, you are playing the worst version of these games. If you want to buy Nintendo games, I completely understand. Retro games, completely understand. But when you're buying, like, BioShock and all these third-party games, I'm like, just get a next-gen console. Just get a PS5, get a PlayStation, a Series X, Series S.
Series S. If you're cheap like that and you want to save money, go ahead.
The Switch should be your handheld, and then you should have a primary at home. Or if you have a PC, use that. And then use the Switch for handheld. Now you got Steam Deck coming out. Whenever they decide to fucking let me buy it.
Mine still says Q2, but
mine says 3 and hers says 2. So she's not getting it till Q3 because I'm using hers.
The race to see who gets it first.
Gabe Newell delivers it. Hello, I'm Gabe Newell. Here's your Steam Deck. Ah, thanks, asshole. What?
I wish he would deliver it to me. Oh my god.
Don't close the door on me.
He can't get out of the house. What if he got attacked by a dog or something?
Well, did you hear about the guy? He called the first delivery. He went over there, and the guy was like, went on vacation with like his friend, and his wife answered the door.
Oh my god.
And he's like, "Is your husband here?" And she's like, "No." And he goes, "Oh, well, I'm Gabe Newell. Here's his Steam Deck." And she's like, "Oh, okay." Like, she didn't know who the hell he was.
Oh my god.
She told her husband. Her husband freaked out.
He was there, Lord Gaben. I'd be like crying.
Sony should have stayed in the handheld market. What do you think about the Steam Deck?
The Steam Deck.
I don't.
Well,
Want the
I
Steam
think
Deck.
if you're steaming your dick, you got problems.
Yeah, I
More
don't
problems
want
than
that.
one, but a Steam Deck, it's perfect. It's what we've all been waiting for.
Fun to mess around with. You know, I don't know how. Hopefully, I'll use it a lot, but I don't know. You
You
know?
can put Windows 11 on it.
Combat. Let's go.
You can do whatever you want. You put your emulators on there, you're good to go. They're literally showing up Nintendo.
Yeah.
You can run fucking Elden Ring on it. You can't run it. They don't even have Elden Ring for Switch. That game doesn't even run that good on the new consoles, and they can't even fathom to put that on the Switch.
I don't know. I just want to finally get it and see what we could do.
Well, I'm playing Police Quest.
Yeah, I want to play like my Star Trek games and stuff that never came to console, like stuff like that. I'm interested in having on the go or whatever.
Same. Like Mortal Kombat 11 on the go. You know, Cyberpunk, all that.
Nice
Like,
hearing from you,
only
Carlos.
great.
That big old Steam Deck. Deck.
Steam Deck.
Give me that Steam Deck. I want to see that Steam Deck. Is it there?
hot.
Show us.
No.
I don't know. So what do you guys think about Nintendo doing this shit?
Lame. I don't care what it's called or how it sells as long as it's powerful and I can play my games better. I could care less about anybody else.
Oh man, the Sting is here.
The
It's the Sting! With the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, the Sting. Appreciate it, buddy. What's up, fellows? Stopping in. Gotta head to bed. Catch you in the morning. Can't wait to hear you guys discuss the trash RE7 Netflix show with Anthony next Wednesday. Oh, we're gonna do that.
I gotta watch
it-
the
we-
trailer.
We are saving that. I didn't even watch the trailer. I saw whatever Anthony showed in his stream. Wasn't supposed to say RE7, just RE. That's okay. But thank you. We appreciate the $4.99 super chat. The Sting. It's
Thank you.
the Sting!
The Sting.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that because
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say this: I'm never gonna watch this stuff ever. I didn't even watch the last movie. I haven't watched any of the other movies. I saw like the first two movies from 20 years ago, and I think I saw the one with where Chris Redfield was in a fucking bamboo cage. That was the last one that I saw.
Yeah.
He's Willard Wentworth, and I'm like,
Yeah,
this guy looks
that's
nothing like Chris. This looks like Chris's like demented son. This doesn't even look like Chris. Anyway, you couldn't pay me to watch those movies. That's why Anthony's doing that on Patreon. Because if he's gonna watch this shit, he's getting paid, buddy.
Yeah.
He's getting paid to waste his time. I can't even fathom to sit down. I didn't even see the trailer for it. I saw whatever Anthony, the breakdown that he showed, and I was making fun in the chat room. I was like, is that Catwoman? Because there's a main character that looks like the new Catwoman. It might be the new Catwoman. I don't even know.
It's not.
Is the Penguin in this film?
You
Wes-
might as well. Man.
Wesker is with 2 kids in the show. That's fine. I don't care about that stuff, but well, you know, it's not that hard, man. Just lock people in a fucking haunted house.
in real life. And
That's
film
it. Like I said, if you want to watch Resident Evil the movie, there's a movie by Tom Savini called Night of the Living Dead Remake from 1990 or 1991. Capcom admits to, when they created the first Resident Evil, they admit to taking things from that film. And you'll see them when you watch that movie.
Yeah.
So please watch that movie. That is the only Resident Evil type movie that's actually close to Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil ripped off that film to a certain extent. They've admitted that. All I have to say about the trailer is that wasn't Wesker, that was the Workster.
That trailer was a work.
I have to watch the trailer itself. I just saw stuff. Anthony was paused on some of the stuff.
Yeah.
I won't care if they would do a proper first. Okay. Dude, how hard is it to just do an animated film of the first movie? If you can't get it right with the minute I see Resident Evil and the word live action, I'm already out the window with it.
Yeah.
So that's that. I wouldn't
Dude,
care.
there was like the early 90s and Resident Evil came out, like that movie would have been freaking awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Sting, but I kind of don't like say stuff like that on here. I don't care if they swap people out. To be honest, I don't really care about stuff like that. As long as it's good, and the whole thing just looks bad.
I'll watch the trailer for next week. Check it out. I'll suffer through it.
Trailer.
Yeah, I didn't even see that last thing Netflix did, that animated one. Like, I don't care.
You know what it is? Speaking of swapping out, The Rock is playing Genie in Aladdin 2. They got rid of Will Smith.
Damn.
The Rock is Genie?
He's so popular in like Moana with
What the
kids.
genie's cooking, I guess.
Yo, but what's he gonna tell Aladdin? Give me your 3 wishes, jabroni.
I mean, I think it's an okay casting. It should be funny. Like he really is popular at Disney.
Yes, I don't have a problem with it, but I'm just like, man, I used to watch The Rock 20 years ago, and now he's gonna be a genie from Aladdin. I used to watch Genie in Aladdin.
That's what I was telling you. Like, we'll be in the car, and I'm hearing The Rock singing in a kids movie for her songs or whatever, and I'm like, that's just so weird. Like, when I grew up, he would never do this.
Wesker is Bethesda delaying Redfall and and Starfield. Yeah, look, guys, here's the thing with the movie, with the TV show. It ain't Resident Evil anyway. So you should expect that this is totally going to be completely different and out the window. That's why, like, if they swap out characters or whatever, like, at this point, it's, like I said, you see the word Resident Evil in live action, it's going to be shit. I don't even know why people even bother, to be honest with you, because that's the thing. The reason why they're making these TV shows and movies is because even though people say, "Oh, fuck these movies," they still see them. What you guys got to do is don't see them. It's like Freddy. You don't talk about him, he doesn't come back.
And people always think this one's going to be good. Like, oh, this will be the one, and then it, like, never is.
Personally, just want one film with the proper characters. You bet your ass you're going to see the eyebrow coming a mile away. Yes. I don't mind the swapping out normally either. Sometimes it's just stupid, but I got you, brother. Nah, man, I understand too. I get where you're coming from. I appreciate your opinions and stuff like that. I'm not trying to say anybody's right or wrong about this stuff. I'm just saying, personally, I don't care what the hell they do. But like I said, I think we all know the minute we see Resident Evil and then live action, we're instantly like, yeah, fuck this. This is not Resident Evil. Dude, they can't even get the games right. Village was fucking a different game. It was Dungeons and Dragons meets Call of Duty.
Wait till they make a Village movie.
The company that makes and I see Anthony's chat room. Why didn't Capcom get involved with Netflix? It's like because Capcom can't even figure out what they're doing. But we're going to talk about this on Wednesday because then we're going to get Anthony on here. He's going to go on a tirade probably because see Anthony on his channel, he'll tell you straight up, but on this channel, he'll scream and yell and everything. I don't think RE is ever going to be the one. It's never going to be the one. No, they're never going to get it right, dude. They're never going to get it right because they're all going to They're all going to try to copy those Paul Anderson movies that did well, and those movies were trash to begin with. Yeah. And they're like, well, he made all that money on those movies, so we'll make the TV show like that. It's like. And that movie that just came out, I didn't even see it. Just by the casting, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this shit?
We saw Naked Wesker, and that was enough for us.
Yeah, what was it? Anthony told us that, or Richard told us that? He's naked and screaming at the end, and we're like, what?
We looked it up, and we're like, yeah, okay, never mind. Have fun with that.
Hey, Wesker, you're so naked! Frank knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Sega has the best track record when it comes to video game movies.
Yeah, can the Sonic guys get on Resident Evil? Dude, in the Sonic movie, at the end, Robotnik's got this machine, and that guy, his partner guy... Oh, there you go. They're getting you, Eli. The fake Wesker found out you were talking about him. Samuel L. Wesker.
Yeah.
They're in the machine, right? And the guy gets the fucking manual for the machine. It's a Sega Genesis manual. Like a Sega... It's, yeah, because the Genesis was black with the grids. The Master System was white with the grids. He had an OG Sega Genesis manual as the manual for the fucking robot that they got.
That's awesome.
Stuff like that's like awesome. Jamie, take care, buddy. Yeah. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. They're gonna burn out the franchise with films like these. RWK Anderson movies did well because there wasn't shit else. Yeah, well, the closest live action RE thing I think I've seen was a porn parody. Uh-oh. Eli's looking it up right now.
At the favorites and
oh god, what was it? They burned franchise films out like that. The Anderson movie. Okay, so Mario saw that movie 20 years ago. The first movie turns 20 this year.
Wow.
Mario went to the theater to see it, and I was like, how was it? And he's like, well, there's a bootleg Jill and there's a bootleg Chris. But at the end of the movie, the bootleg Chris, he's going to become Nemesis because they took him away and did something to him. He's talking about Alice and the guy who became Nemesis. And I'm just like, wow, they got a bootleg Chris and Jill? They don't. And I was like, Jill and Chris aren't in the movie? He goes, no. But these two people look like them. With different names, and they're different characters.
So dumb.
And I was like, yeah, I'll skip that. And then I saw it, I think on, I think I downloaded it or something. And I was like, yeah, no. This is not it. And then I bought Resident Evil 2 Apocalypse, because I worked at Best Buy at the time. It came like this cover that pulls out like a clear case. My God. My God. They went from, like, not Resident Evil 1 straight to Resident Evil 3.
Ugh.
And it wasn't really Resident Evil 3. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Bad. Bad.
Glad I never saw them.
Only good thing about
your head would accept. Yo, those movies are like Reddit posts. You're reading this shit and your head's about to explode. You're like, this shit is not even accurate. That's those movies. You'll play the games and then you'll do the movies and you'll be like, what the fuck is this? This is completely not what I played.
Right.
Doesn't seem like it's that hard to do it right, but...
And George Romero, right? He was going to do the first film. And his script was basically the first game.
Should have did it.
Well, he was taken off the project, so that was it. But, yeah, just... I don't know.
Anthony's going to take the script and he's going to do it.
Dude, Anthony, on like a fucking $45 budget, can make a better Resident Evil movie than $45 million budget.
Be a better story, at least.
Dude, all you had to do is get a house, lock people in it, and have them try to escape. It's the movie. It's not that hard. Like I said, Night of Living Dead remake by Tom Savini. You want to watch that. That's like Resident Evil the movie. The remake, not the original. The original is... It's got stuff that was obviously used for the game or whatever. You gotta watch the remake with Tom Savini. They heavily took from that game, that movie. The game heavily took from that movie. Tom Savini, Night of Living Dead. Okay, fellas, catch the rest tomorrow. Happy Friday 13th. The Sting! The Sting! Thank you so much. Appreciate it, buddy. Happy Friday the 13th. And thank you again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Oh, yeah, man.
And you'll get that. You'll get me and Anthony screaming and yelling on Wednesday for sure. So, before we leave, do you want to check the news?
Yes.
See if maybe they undelayed Starfield?
Even though tomorrow something else will break and it'll just be...
Well, we're going to be together on Saturday, so if something breaks, we'll talk about it on Saturday.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna check all my little spots
Nice
here.
hearing from you, Carlos. Nice hearing from you, Carlos. Nice hearing from you, Carlos.
I just saw that article that you
hearing
sent
from you,
earlier, and
Carlos.
I still cannot believe
Nice
it.
hearing from you.
But anyway.
Oh, can we talk about that, please? About Jim Ryan and his cats?
Oh, God, if you want.
What happened now? I totally forgot. There's sexual harassment or something going on? Okay. We're not really going to get into this because it's something that's going on politically and we don't want to get involved in that stuff.
Right.
But Jim Ryan had emailed employees at Sony and said, please respect everyone's opinion on the situation that's going on right now politically. Okay? The 1991? Yes. That's the movie. He pissed off... Okay, and that was the beginning of the article. He continues to write in the email about how it's the birthday of his two cats. We're not even lying here.
His first birthday of his two cats.
The first birthday of his two cats, and he plans on getting a dog. All in the same email.
Okay.
This guy, he's completely out of fucking touch. So now they have employees that are pissed off. Because you got employees that, you know, they're on both sides of the spectrum there. With the situation he's talking about. And it was like insult to injury. They're like, oh yeah, just respect each other and, you know, I got my cats, they're having their birthdays. It's like, who the fuck does this? You're launching PlayStation Premium in a month. And you're telling people about your dog and your two cats? Or you want to get a dog? Can you fix this shit on the service first?
I mean, I respect that he loves his cats, but it's kind of not the place to do it.
Well, he talks about a very serious subject, and then he's like, yeah, it's my two cats' birthday, and then I might want to get a dog at some point. It's like... Does he do this? When they make announcements, does he write his little personal blog underneath?
That means he doesn't care.
Ragnarok was delayed, but don't worry. It's my wife's birthday next week, and we plan on going to eat sushi and possibly go to a seafood restaurant. Like, is this what this guy does? I totally forgot about this until I was like, anything else before we go?
His cats. Every time I see that, I can't believe it.
Did they leak the memo?
No, they just said it's bizarre. Like, he bizarrely circumvented the issue with his cats. Like, I want to know their names so badly. They're like probably like Muffin and like something else. It's something stupid. Oh, here. Let me see. I don't see what it doesn't say like exactly what he said, but I would love to know what he calls his cats. Like, it's got to be something super adorable or something like. Ah. Yeah, paragraphs about cats. I don't know. The only other thing is Dead Space remake got a release date.
Okay, we knew it was January,
Right.
but we didn't know what day in January. Everyone's acting like, oh, it's January. It's like we knew it was January, but we didn't know what day in January. We talked about this last night. We got a new poll that's up right now about Jim Ryan.
He should talk about his cats, but not at that time.
No. If you're writing a corporate email, listen, you write invoices. You're not going to write an invoice, hey, you owe us like $150. By the way, it's my cat's birthday tomorrow, and I feel like I want to get a dog at some point. You know you're going to send that, and they're going to be like, what the fuck is this shit?
Can you send gifts to my cat, please? It's his birthday. I can't. I literally can't believe he did that. Like, I could get... It would be cute if he was just like, oh, it's Happy Friday, my cat's birthday's good. But he put this very serious...
It's not even Friday, Frank. It was Wednesday or Thursday.
Well, yeah, but he put a super serious thing, and then he's like, oh yeah, my cat. Like, that's the problem.
He put an extremely super serious thing.
Yeah, very
He pissed off the whole fucking corporate entity of the company. Or the devs or whoever. Whoever he sent this to, I think it was devs. But you're still using corporate email for this.
I can't believe he did that.
We're not lying.
My cat's Fluffy and something. I don't even know what you could call him. I wish I knew his cat's names. I would be.
Did
so
you hear
happy.
about the dog that broke into some lady's house and went into bed with her?
No.
This lady woke up and there was somebody else's dog next to her.
How did she not notice? Like, oh.
She was asleep.
That's crazy.
I don't know how the dog got in the house, but... And it was the neighbor's dog. He united everyone over his email. Did he think that was going to calm people down?
I think that's what his plan was, but... Like, make it so nonchalant.
Yeah, but he comes off like he's out of touch.
Yeah, that's not cool at all. Like, he made it like the serious issue was an afterthought. You know? It's not right. Just say, listen, a-holes, I don't want anybody talking about this at work. It's my cat's birthday.
It's my fucking cat's birthday! If I hear about this shit, you're all fired! And I want to get a dog so he can bite you if you talk about it.
He's British, right? So his cat's probably named, like, Crumpet and, like, something else. I don't know. Fish and chips, my cats.
My bloody cats! I'm gonna get a bloody dog to bite you if you leave your stations. You need to crunch.
I forgot to image search Jim Ryan cats and see if anything came up. I totally forgot.
Did those cats go up?
No, it didn't come up.
No.
An ugly cat came
You know what? I mean, who? Okay, does Jim Ryan's email about his cats and possibly getting a dog, is that better than what's going on over there at Microsoft with Phil Spencer?
I'd rather have.
I mean,
Phil Spencer
Microsoft
talking about his cats than delaying.
Microsoft's got the big L right now. So is this Jim Ryan thing a win, or is that an L too?
I don't know.
It's an L too.
When I searched Jim Ryan cats, this cat came up that I just sent you guys. It's like a really weird looking little cat.
We lost all of our audience because everyone's angry. Ew.
That's what came up.
That's like a Greek person.
Is it like, it's like struggling? Like
I think those are called teddy cats.
Oh,
Like teddy bear cats.
just looks like it's struggling.
They look
to
like
exist.
Yeah, they look like Greek people.
To open a diner for cats.
That's extremely racist.
No, come on, it's not.
Probably bought the dog in celebration of Microsoft's delays. Yeah, but who says something very serious and it goes, by the way, it's my cat's birthday, and I might want to get a dog.
That's why I would love the whole thing, because I want to see like what the context was.
That email is gonna get leaked.
I
It has to.
I hope so.
Someone's gonna get a hold of that. He probably bought the dog. I read that. RWK shows cat with heart eyeballs.
Yeah.
I mean, Eli, what do you think about this shit?
It's just ridiculousness all over.
There's dinner for cats in the blank blank buffet. Well, there you go.
I don't know what to think. It's just ridiculous.
I don't even know anymore. I feel like this is fake.
It's not
How
fake.
is this real life? Like, how is this happening?
I don't know. I don't know, buddy.
Insanity.
What if I just started sending you guys emails about my cat? Like, hey guys, my cat did a trick today.
Keith Lee's Domino commercial?
Oh my god.
I didn't know Keith Lee was in a Domino's commercial.
Real?
I don't know. That's what this guy says. The poll is still going, huh? The world is getting weird. Keith Lee's got a Domino's commercial. Dreadpool, what's up?
I always thought Keith Lee is more of a pizza.
Dreadpool, we burnt Microsoft to the stake tonight. I don't know if you want to go back and listen. Maybe you don't. But hey, Dreadpool, at least tomorrow on Breakfast with Boom, we can talk about Jim Ryan and his cats. And his possible dog. So, everyone subscribe to Dreadpool. Check out his merchandise on Teespring. And follow him tomorrow on Breakfast with Boom. It's a podcast, I believe, that goes on at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Double Barrel Gaming's YouTube channel. Dan, I'm going to have to go back. Dude, I was screaming and yelling. You might actually get pissed off at what I said.
Back.
He'll go back and get angry.
Yeah, just don't do it.
Hey, I froze.
No.
He froze in a nice, happy,
That's
spot.
it. Yeah, he'll get angry, scream and yell. He'll be like, you know what, man? Fuck those guys. Thank you. LOL, nope. Dude, we said some... We amped it up, but we let it be known. We're not too happy with all this.
You gotta be fair to everybody, you
Everyone's
know?
entitled to be wrong. But we also talked about Sony and Switch too.
Everybody got some today.
Yep.
Everybody got it. And Jim Ryan got it with putting his little dogs in his emails. His little cats.
His cat since a dog.
You put that in a corporate email? Like, seriously?
If their names leak out, I will change my gamer tag to his cat's name. I don't know. It would be so
Our
funny.
major of the command sent out like an email to the Corps and was like, "Yeah, everyone, there's a lot of DUIs here today, but I got a new dog." It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, Alchemist said we talked about Jim Ryan's cats.
What?
Dreadpool, the thing to keep the same is to keep the same energy. Yes.
What if God of War is delayed and he's like, God of War is delayed, unfortunately, but here is a picture of my cats at their birthday party.
He'll just have Corey Barlog come out and be like, oh, is Coke legal? Oh, yeah, we delayed that game, right? I forgot what game it was. Happy drug day, everybody. Yo, imagine if Corey Barlog, a video, and he's snorting crack out of somebody's ass. It goes, and you just see a butt, and you see his go. Hey, everybody!
You didn't know they were alive yet.
Yeah. What's that game called?
Get this ass out of here! I'm lying.
War of Gods. It's been delayed. Is he going to name his dog Kratos?
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe he'll name him Prince Harry or
If he doesn't
Prince
name his
Charles.
dog Parappa, then I have no respect for him.
He could name him Prince Charles.
Fluffy and Princess, my two cats.
I don't know. Should name his cats Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, that's a good one.
No,
You
it
should do
isn't.
that.
Yeah, we amped it up, but we were just saying, hey, tired of the delays. We get that there's stuff going on, but it's like we said a couple of weeks ago. We're like, okay, you're showing us stuff early, but then we gotta wait. Now you're showing us stuff, and you're like, yeah, wait till the first part of next year. It's like a year from now. It's like, and we know it ain't coming out next summer. It's gonna come out next November. We're stuck.
Yep.
So hopefully these companies like Embracer, they're buying
X.
all those games, man. Hopefully they're gonna have some of those lined up when that deal closes. They'll get right to work on some of that stuff.
Somebody owns Clover again because they re-released it, so maybe they'll do something with that.
Look, we got a bunch of third-party stuff coming out. A lot of online-based games, which is good, like Ninja Turtles, Evil Dead tonight. I might even stream that when we're done, or maybe not because there's no single player in that, is there?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure.
Well, I'll check it out one way or another. I'll probably just stream it after we go off here, but Ninja Turtles, The Quarry, Evil Dead. What's the other horror game? Oh, Texas Chainsaw, if that doesn't get delayed.
Corn, maybe.
Scorn, yeah, but, I don't know.
It
looks good, but I don't know what it is. We don't know what it is yet.
Like you said, though, these games don't have that, like, holding power. Like, yeah, Evil Dead will play there here and there, and so, but, like, it's not gonna, like, stay,
Jackson Dexter.
He said Dexter.
You said Jax?
Oh.
Like Jax in Mortal Kombat?
I just had massive deja vu right now. That's really creepy. We've done this before.
Yeah, with Jackson Dexter versus fucking Ratchet and Clank.
Well, I sold the Daxters on PSP the other night as Dexter by accident.
Whoops.
I listed 3 copies Dexter for PSP.
Dexter.
And I was like, wait a minute, it's Daxter, I apologize. The chat room thought it was funny. The PS games, yep. We know Jack and Dexter.
Yes.
He should name his dogs that. Just backwards. PSP.
Yeah.
Autocur, oh, there you go. I don't man. Jim Ryan talking about his dog, his cats, and his dog, the dog he wants to purchase.
I don't know either.
Imagine if Phil Spencer wrote an email or he posted a tweet saying, yeah, Starfield's delayed or whatever, but I really plan on getting a couple of cats and a couple of dogs. Everyone would be like, what the hell is this guy writing? Jekyll and Hyde.
The delay will give me more time to tend to my cats.
Oh, get ready.
I don't know, man. Microsoft is in a bad spot right now. Wasn't this going to be like their... We talked about this earlier. Wasn't that going to be like a chunk of their showcase next month?
That's what we thought, but I'll have to see. I don't know.
No, they're going to have to rework that all out.
Maybe they'll be further along on stuff that we don't know. I don't know.
I think GoldenEye's dropping next month. Because Kirby was announced for May of Switch Online.
It was announced today, so literally 1 month from today would be...
So 1 month from today, you're going to get GoldenEye on Switch... I'm sorry. GoldenEye on Xbox, and it's going to drop on Switch.
It makes perfect sense.
I would think. Maybe they'll come out and be like, hey, GoldenEye got delayed. Eli, we have a console for you in the military. It's called Xbox 360. I think they will still show gameplay of Starfield. Really? They're really gonna get people angry? Hey, here's a game you can't play for another year and a half. Oh, there you go. There it goes. Why can't we hear it? Unmute your mic. Rest in peace, Starfield. We can't hear it.
No, really?
No. You got some good noise suppression on that thing.
Huh. Oh well.
Well, Taps just played, so...
They play it on YouTube.
Well, we kind of hear it now. On a serious note, says RWK88, you think Crytek is done, or they're making something?
Crisis 4.
Didn't they announce Crisis 4 a couple months ago? Which is going to be really nice. Because now they can make that for the newer machines, and it's time to rock and roll with Crisis 4, that's for sure.
Yep.
Working and lurking. They announced Crisis 4. Yes. Alright, we already... Okay, I missed that one, thanks. Crisis 3 is real... I gotta get that on the Xbox, but it's too much money.
Yeah, I haven't bought them yet.
And Crisis 3, I mean, I had that on PC back in the day. It's a solid looking game. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the Series X. It'll probably come out in 2030. Alchemist, I assume all Xbox games will now come out in the year 2099. With Spider-Man 2099, the movie. I think after Spider-Man 2, Sony should just go full bore with a Spider-Man 2099 game.
Well, yeah, why not?
It would. The 20th anniversary or 30th anniversary.
Yeah, they got to do that. They got to capitalize on that Spider-Man. That's a Spider-Man that they can mold any way they want, because nobody cares about Spider-Man 2099. But if you mold him a certain way, comic book people are going to get mad, but not many.
Yeah.
By the way, apparently I had old comic books at my parents' house. So when I go pick those up next weekend, I'll let you know what I got.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Xbox VCR might have been shit, but Ryzen look good as what was it, as fresh. It's that commercial.
It is fresh.
There's a commercial that's on TV, and the guy's, man, this place is good AF, and the lady's like, you mean as fresh? And he goes, yeah. It's a commercial. It's on like during Law and Order or Dynamite. I think it's Dynamite.
Oh,
Oh my god! Remember I was talking about Law and Order last night,
yeah.
and I was like, I don't want the SUV MILF Law and Order shit on my. I got the original Law and Order. I'm happy. Well, the season finale, she's showing up on the original Law and Order. I'm like, no, this lady ruins everything for me.
There you go. Just there.
Law and Order Mill. SUV.
You know, SVU, it was a great show, and then one day they just woke up and ruined it.
It became the same cases like every damn.
The same shit. Somebody walks in the room, something happened like 100 years ago. Oh, are you okay? Tell me everything that happened to your family. I'll just stop all the cases I'm working on now. We'll work on a 40-year-old case. What happened to you? How did it happen? Tell me everything. It's like, oh my god. Can you stop? This used to be about people investigating murders. That's why I like the original. Somebody gets killed. The detectives, they find out who did it. Bring them over to the court. The lawyers do their job. End of story. Even the organized crime with Christopher Maloney, the new one, it started out good. Then you got like this rich guy who's like, yeah, turn all the lights off in New York City, and I control all the banks, and I'm the main hacker, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
It became freaking Spider-Man villain.
Yeah. I was like, yo, can I just get regular Law and Order? And then they brought it back. And I was like, yes. And it's Law and Order. None of this science fiction shit is in it. It's a win.
Science fiction Law and Order.
Watch SVU or watch Organized Crime. It's sci-fi.
That's too funny.
I'm surprised Picard didn't fucking show up and say, hey, who's got my wheelchair? What happened to your legs? Can we help you?
He has legs in that show, though.
Oh, Picard.
Get off my fucking ship! Now! What they should do is get on the Enterprise and go back to the beginning of the season and fix the show.
Yeah, right.
Xbox VCR might have been the shit, but Rise looked good as fresh and had a hell of a story, though. Which games are still made? Yes, we talked about that earlier. When the original Xbox One came out and the original PS4 came out, they had a lot of games at launch that were pretty good. And then when the S came out, the 1S, everything started going downhill after that. I mean, you had Gears 4, Gears 5 come out. That's fine, but like in between all that stuff, and then the 1X, they were like, "All right, we're gonna promise you all these games, whatever," and half these games still didn't come out yet. And they're like, "Ah, wait another year." It's like, no, I'm tired of waiting. Because this was the excuse before the picnic, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt for the picnic. Because this affects people in ways like a lot of people don't really understand. I get it. But when you're telling us a game is coming out this year, you just had dinner with everybody. Then on Monday or Tuesday, you drop audio logs of the game. You're getting people hyped up for this game. And not even by Friday, you're telling people, yeah, you gotta wait another year now. It's like, dude, what the F? Trainwreck, what's up?
What's up?
Yo.
What's up?
I don't know. I just think it's a bad look. They just got bad PR for the thing going down. The service is going down. Now you hit us with this news. After you showed us stuff this week about Starfield. Redfall? My big fat red ass doesn't care about Redfall. Redfall, isn't that the game where Santa falls down the chimney?
Yes. I'd rather
Those
play that.
I don't like Arcane
that show
Studios.
about the rats in the Middle Ages.
I'm not into that game. Sorry. Arcane Studios, I tried with Deathloop. It was annoying. Redfall, I'm not really into. If that got delayed, I wouldn't really care. But Starfield, it was like, alright. I'm going to check this game out. Might enjoy it. Deliver Us the Moon delayed their Series X upgrade by a month. So if you want to play Starfield, or a bootleg version of it, check out Deliver Us the Moon.
Deliver Us the Moon, yeah.
They might think that shit's funny, though. I don't know, man. Look, you want us to complain, we complain tonight.
Yeah, we did.
And again, I don't know everything. Look, we made fun of all this stuff, but we don't know really what's going on. We're taking the stuff we read online and hear online, and we're just giving our opinions about it, amping it up a little bit, trying to make it funny for you guys, going off the deep end a little bit. But at the end of the day, you turn it down to like a 5 or a 4 or whatever, and we still feel that way. Just, you got to call these companies out when you see it. So, and PlayStation Premium a month from now, from right now, it's now the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th.
Ah.
Oh, shit.
You're gonna get my honest opinion, obviously. And Abbo said on his end he's gonna check the PlayStation 4 version to see how PlayStation 1 games run on there, if they're downloadable in a month. We don't even know. Was Avowed this year or next year? Y'all need to complain, not bitch. Need y'all to complain, not bitch. Well, I mean, is there a difference? Us screaming and yelling is kind of bitching, isn't it?
It's pretty much, yeah.
I don't even, to be honest with you, I hear Avowed and I don't even know what the fuck that game is.
No, and that's not coming out this year. It's coming out next year.
What is it? I keep hearing about it. I'm like, who cares? What is it?
Isn't it like that RPG game or something?
Okay, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is that a game everyone's gonna want to play?
Oh, it's from Obsidian. That's why they're making or they made
They made South Park,
they made
Vegas, Rainbow Vegas,
I can't think of the name.
Fallout Vegas.
And also, did they make that Star Wars game? Star Wars.
Which one?
I thought they made
That was Respawn. They made Jedi Fallen
Knights
Order.
of the Old Republic. My God, why
okay.
couldn't I think of it? Oh, it's like driving me nuts. Yeah. That's a game that I'll check out, but I don't know if that's going to be for everybody.
It's Obsidian, by Obsidian guys who made Fallout New Vegas and the Outer World.
Yeah.
I didn't even check out Outer Worlds.
It's alright.
They made the South Park games. I like those games.
Yeah.
The RPG ones.
Yeah.
Dude, a South Park Fractured Butthole Hood. Good. Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, they're both good. Definitely.
If you could get them on sale digital or whatever, just do it.
Yeah.
Usually they're bundled together for like $17 or something digital. Both games are worth it. The first game, I played a few hours of that game. That game had me fucking dying. Oh, welcome to Shitty Walk. I take your priest. And you go in there, the guy's like, kill the Mongolians. So you gotta go to the Tower of Peace and kill the Mongolians. Dude, it's great. It's like you're playing the episode. Like, the graphics are perfect.
Yeah, they look just.
Originally, that was a THQ game, and then THQ closed down, and that got shifted over to Obsidian. Great game. That's a
They
really
should
good
make
game.
another one of those. That's something they.
Hey,
could
they
do.
might. I don't know. Those South Park guys really love Xbox,
Yeah.
so maybe they'll work a deal out or something. Imagine that exclusive,
That'd be great.
and that's on Game Pass. The South
That's
Park game.
perfect. It's perfect.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Remember the one on 64 you just ran around and shoot turkey? Yes.
I like that one.
I remember the controller settings. It was brown eye instead of golden eye. And instead of Turok, it was like something else. They made fun of everything.
Yep.
No, you're not supposed to do that, okay? If you could just keep hitting him with snowballs, it goes, okay.
South Park Rally is good too.
Yeah, that's such a fucked up game. I like Chef's Love Shack. That's also a fucked up game.
Oh yeah, that one too.
I don't know, man. Eli, what do you think about all this crazy stuff?
Crazy.
So you're buying this... What?
I mean, we've said all there is to say about everything. I mean, I got nothing else. But yeah, I'm trying to get an X this weekend.
An X?
Series S. I ain't got X money, so I'll probably get a Series X this weekend.
Nice. Then we could all play online.
Are readily available.
Yo, GTA I think is still on sale for $10. You should just grab that.
Yeah.
And then we can all get on that.
I have games on my account. Like I have Gears.
I still have that other account that I got for you.
Yeah.
I got what is it, Meatball Slob?
Something like that.
That was the name of the account, Meatball Slob 69 or something.
Yeah. Hobart 69 for it.
Should we rename it to Hobart 69?
Hobart. Yeah.
Hobart, yeah.
Project Hobart. Can you Google that, Frank? I might be saying the wrong thing. Can you Google Microsoft Project Hobart?
Yes.
I thought that was a streaming stick originally.
Project Hobart.
Hobart College. Wasn't those two South Park games that usually bundled together? Belong to Ubisoft now?
Okay, so
No, they're Obsidian.
you were right, but the last time it was referenced was 2016. Microsoft has reportedly canceled its Xbox TV devices. Codename Project Hobart.
So now it's called Keystone Light. Like the beer.
Is that really...
Type in Microsoft Project Keystone.
So you weren't wrong. It's just an outdated...
I'm still calling it Hobart.
Yeah, Xbox new codename Keystone console rumors explain. Here you go.
Maybe it was Ubisoft. I don't think it was Ubisoft.
Hobart?
Hobart.
Wasn't those two... Yeah, they were Ubisoft games, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, you're right. They were published by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
But they're Obsidian. Yeah, alright, so you're right. Yeah, definitely get those. Especially now if Ubisoft's up for sale. You don't know who's going to lock that shit up.
No.
I'm calling it Project Hobart.
Yeah, we're going to find out the real name soon anyway.
Fuck
so.
Keystone Light. Yeah, but how is this going to go over now? They're going to, in June, they're going to tell you, yeah, we got a streaming stick coming out that you can't play Starfield.
I don't know. They're
This
going
is
to
gonna-
say you can play Fortnite on it, I guess.
Maybe they're just ripping the Band-Aid off now, thinking in a month you're not going to care about Starfield.
That's probably exactly what they're doing.
I don't know, man. You're playing with fire. They were on sale for like $4.99 not long ago. Just wait. The same games are always on sale, man.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
If we're
Every
streaming
other
and you're
week.
on and it's on sale, I'll let you know. All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
Yep.
You guys should go.
Get some sleep.
I'll probably stream it a little bit. I don't know, depending on the situation. I'll see if Evil Dead's up. If it's up and it's got single player, I'll be right back here. But
All right.
want to thank RWK88 for the super chat. Want to thank the Sting for the super chat. I want to thank everybody that was in here. Want to thank Dreadpool once again. Check out his YouTube channel. Subscribe over there. Check out his Teespring. He's got good merchandise there. We bought some. And check him out on Breakfast with Boom tomorrow. Who else do we have here? Trainwreck was here. Check him out on Twitch. He is Vengeful Brick on Twitch. Anybody else have anything to plug here? Right now, I don't see anybody else. I guess check out Anthony's channel, Let's Talk Resident Evil. Subscribe there. And that's pretty much it. So, again, we apologize for screaming and yelling earlier tonight, but we amped it up, but we still kind of feel that way. We got to keep it real with everybody and let them know. We like Xbox, we like PlayStation, we like Nintendo, but when they do stupid shit, we got to call them out. Because what's the point? You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, alright. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.